Hey Dis, how are you today?
Hey, I'm okay. How are you, Arch? Looking great.
I
Dapper.
got a job interview, Dis. The PC, the YouTube is shit.
Seriously?
Let's just see how it goes. Dis, how are you going, man?
I'm okay. I'm okay,
What
man.
did you think, Dis? What did you think of the job offer I made you? 3 shows a week?
I'm leaning towards taking it, but I need more time to think about it.
You know what I think your problem is, Dis?
What?
You procrastinate too much.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Okay?
Yeah.
You procrastinate. Hey Timmy, how are you?
Hey, Arch. Oh, you're looking sharp.
I'm going for a job interview today.
No way. Yeah, I'm not.
I can't survive on YouTube. Hey,
It's hard.
hey,
It's hard.
you seen what happened to the watch market? What am I
The
supposed to
the
do?
watch market collapsed. The super chat market has completely collapsed, evaporated. And the irony of it
Please,
all,
guys, get your super chats in
send them
now.
now. By the way, so Arch, you're gonna be staying for 1 hour, and then you're going. I'm gonna run.
That's correct. Timmy's
Cool.
going to run my stream because he needs the paid work. Is that correct,
I
Timmy?
need paid work. I'm surprised this doesn't want to do this.
You know,
This,
I actually said to this on my
yeah,
dungeon, I want to get that firing up.
yes.
You know what's wrong with this? Can I tell you? And I've been there. When I was depressed, I procrastinate. I don't want to. You know, the worst thing you can do is no decision. Indecision is
Yeah,
worse
I hate that.
than making the wrong decision. Like this,
Yeah.
why don't you? Let me just tell you honestly, right? By the way, fuck me dead. I went and saw my old man yesterday. Computer problems again, Timmy.
Oh
Hmm.
my god.
So he got the cable guy out. The cable
Uh-huh.
guy out came out because they're changing the set-top box.
Mm.
And the cable guy said, "Oh, hang on a minute. If I change the set-top box, so basically it was a separate cable, and now they're moving towards using it internet-based." Okay. And
Yeah.
then he says, "Oh, I didn't realize your aerial for your free-to-air is over there. I
Uh-oh.
got to run a cable." He goes, "If I
Oh.
change set-top box, because in his current set-top box, it's got the free-to-air services.
Ah, yes.
So if he changes to the internet-based one, he's going to lose them." And then
Oh,
the guy
yeah.
was fucking around with my dad's internet, and guess what happened?
Uh-oh. What happened? Did he fuck it
My
up?
dad lost his internet. It didn't work anymore. Do you understand?
Wow. That's cactus.
And then,
Hey, Cam.
Yo.
hey, Cam, can you just send a small super chat to make sure super chats are working?
Just test it, Cam.
Can someone just send a small super chat to make sure it's working?
I think I might actually. Actually, I had someone messaging me that their super chats weren't working, and I'm not joking.
Let me just say this to you. What dish? So anyhow, went to my old man. The guy fucked her. All he did was unplugged it, and I think on my dad's modem, his router, there's a button you got to press to enable the Wi-Fi to work. Anyhow, I fixed that up for my old man, and then oh no,
Timmy cats. Just
Timmy,
I just
Cat,
want.
look at that.
It's just
Highlight that image. So what I wanted to say is, Timmy,
yeah. That's a great job for this.
you
there.
could go into fixing computers for old people. You charge
Yeah.
them sick. I'm telling you, and you know what my old man said?
Hmm.
You charge them. Like if you have to travel, charge them traveling. Why not charge them traveling time?
Thank God.
Here we go. Run the shrink. Is this enough to boot Cam in today's terrible soup? I'm sorry, Cam. I gotta take it. I'm sorry, very, very, very sorry, Cam. But
It's just
yeah,
current
$5. Timmy, that could be the super chat of that could be the legend of the day. Believe you me, it's terrible. Timmy, do you understand what's happened?
Yeah.
See, actually I was talking to, who I was talking to? My good friend CB.
Yeah.
You know what
Great
he
guy.
said to me? I'll tell you what he said to me. He's quite
What
a
he said?
clever guy. Did you, he is really connected. You know, he knows people.
Has to be. Has to be.
Okay, so what he said to me was, this is what he said. I don't know if you saw my video I did on flexing.
I haven't had a chance. This is
No,
my
okay.
next video that I'm
So
gonna watch. Actually, so my
okay,
on
so he
my
goes,
to watch list.
I watched your flexing video. Very well done. I loved it. If I may add one thing, just to be a bit of a contrarian, is that flexing can be done just to another watch person. 99.9% of the population can't really tell a 500,000 watch from a $200 watch. So at the end, it is less offensive to low-income people than a sports car, a big house. At the end, they are pretty stealth wealth. If you notice, Alpha Rich, like cars and Chrono, never compliment people that might have more than they do.
Interesting.
Interesting. People that flex with the intent of flexing, they do it because they need to be reassured of their position in society. They suffer more than a small collector when they see that someone might have more than they do. And that is why they have lots of money. They go overboard with the collection to limit the risk of having a shorter dick in the lineup.
Ooh.
I know lots of super rich people, billionaires, and watch their behavior. I could write a book on it. So, Vladimir Putin, $2. Hairs to boot. Hairs to two more to boot Cam's fake Air King as well. Thank you. Thank you. We got to thank Cam for saving the day today. $7.
Cam
Thank
brings
you.
in the bucks. People hate him, but he
Cam
brings in the bucks.
brings in the bucks.
Legend of the day.
It is very, 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 very
Tough.
hard.
It's tough.
Timmy,
Yeah.
Timmy, I wanted to ask you,
Mm.
so with this, right?
Yeah.
This, please.
Yeah.
Please.
The legend of the day.
Why don't you do computer repairs? You might fucking like it. And what you do is, don't charge them. My dad said you're wrong, Tim. Because I spoke to my dad about you yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Ron the Shrink, $5. I'm too hard on Cam. He can. Oh no,
Oh,
Cam
fuck.
can come back. Hey,
Can his fake Air King come back, or his fake
I
Air
think
King
it's
is
just
still
Cam. I think
Okay,
it's
just
just
Cam.
Cam. Can
Okay, if
come
Cam
back.
wants to come back,
We'll just post.
he can
I'll
do
just
it,
post
but keep his
the link.
fake Air King off the screen.
What my dad said is,
Hmm.
he said you should start charging from when you leave your door, not from when you get to their door. If you're charging a low rate, you charge from when you leave, because he said, what happens? You get there and they say, I've already fixed it. You say, right, I charge from when I leave.
Yeah.
Now, if you're at a client's place, you just factor in a small
Whoa.
Dubai expat, €5.
Wow.
I got your Archie mug and love it. Use it all the time. Everyone hates me for that, but I don't care. Please come to Dubai Pontiff for the Rolex. I'd actually love to go to Dubai. I got to tell you.
Just quickly to clarify, which mug is it? Is it the movie in London, or is it the one with the pontiff on it? Which design?
Yes.
Very curious there.
And we got Bear, the American hating elitist Canadian snob, $2. Are we watching Archie? Are we watching Archie from HR? I got to tell you, Timmy.
Yes. That's awesome. He says it's from the London the movie. That's so cool.
Beautiful.
But those are limited edition, by the way, guys. If they're running out, there's only a handful left. I just want to double check real quick how many left. Stream.
So Archie, why are you dressed with a tie? For real? Do you really have a job interview?
So he's going for a job interview. The super chat.
Where are you going to get an interview?
Job. You only wear suits and ties for weddings and funerals. What am I
There's only
supposed to
4
do? The
left.
market's bad. The market's bad. Do you understand? Now, this,
Yeah.
my dad said, start charging. Here we go. Ken Fresno, $2. Tim, port to port, time, mileage, expenses. Exactly. So if you're, I would charge them if you jump on the train or you catch an Uber, you've got to charge that money. So port to port.
I
There you
mean,
go, Dis.
the thing for me was
It was the merchandise selling. You wanted you were more interested in getting them to buy shit from Amazon because of the affiliate links
the links, and
and the
also I knew
cashback.
I rather like sometimes because like I'd rather have something rather than nothing. That's why you don't want to put the price. Like sometimes if the person is really poor, I'll take $20. You know,
Oh, you're not a charity. This is not a charity.
this is not a charity, but I'd rather have $20 than nothing.
For how long?
Because I know, because you know what? Some of these people, they know they have friends, and you fix
Yeah,
it
but
something
what
for them.
really pisses me off is when they look really poor and they act really poor, but they own fucking 4 apartment blocks.
Yeah, that's that's fucked up. It is. Yeah, but once you're in somebody's house, you can kind of tell that whether they're wealthy or poor.
You can?
Kinda, yeah.
What's
No?
the giveaways? Tell me the giveaways.
Well, you could see the Tiffany glass. You could see like what kind of couches they are. They using brand stuff, or is it just all IKEA furniture?
Ah.
You
So
know,
what does IKEA say? Cheap and nasty.
cheap, nasty, and vicious. And then there's something even worse than IKEA. That's the street furniture. A lot of these people they just pick up furniture from the street.
I do that.
That's how you know when
Curbside.
someone is really broke. IKEA is middle class,
Lower middle. Lower middle.
lower middle. Yeah.
Lower middle. It's Ken Fresno, $2. Something is better than nothing. Not a business plan. Ken Fresno, $2. So
Look,
why don't you do computer stuff for elderly people? Just do computer help.
I'll consider it, Archie. It's
You
yeah.
do it until you
wasting
find
time.
a good paying job,
you could be making money right now.
And remember, you could be helping hot chicks fix their computer problems.
A lot of these, you know this. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a secret. A lot of these old people, the reason they hire someone to get them to fix it because their children, their daughters, actually have high paying jobs and they have no time to come and fix it for their parents. You see it?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So you could actually, and then so when you're there, look around whether they have
Children,
portraits.
photos.
A lot of these, well, you can see portraits around the house. Whether they have a very beautiful daughter, and then you ask, "Oh, is that your daughter? She looks beautiful." And then they'll say, like, "Oh yeah, that's my daughter. She just finished Harvard."
She's single.
Or Yale.
She's single.
She's single. Yeah. This you don't understand. I mean, that's the thing. The whole idea of this job is when you're there, you're upselling. You're always upselling.
Yes.
And you're
I
looking
gotta
for
hand
more
it to
work.
you, Tim. You know how to upsell.
Yeah.
Your accounting is horrendous. Your accounting and your paperwork is not that great.
No.
But you really know how to upsell this shit.
Yeah.
If you had a good accounting, you'd be a millionaire,
Arch, if I had a business plan, if I had some seed capital, I would be.
No, Timmy, you don't need nothing. You don't need. You should have married that doctor. Doctor, give me the flu. That's what you should have done. So, Timmy, I'm paying you for 2 hours today.
Cool.
That is $50 Australian.
Cool.
We got just
super chat
updated
from Vladimir Putin.
spreadsheet. Vladimir Putin, $2. This has the most promising career path on the. Let me say this.
Yeah.
You just do computer repair stuff in your part-time. And if you find a good job, guess what? You know what? Many years ago, when I was unemployed and depressed, I used to do limousine driving, and I said to my dad, "What do I do if I get a good job offer and I've promised him I'm gonna?" He said, "What the fuck is your problem?" He said, "You do the limousine driving until you get a big offer, and then you give up on the shit." He said, "Come on, same as you, Dis.
Yeah.
Don't waste time
I'm
because
telling you
you're
now,
applying for jobs.
by
you think
the
you're gonna
end
get-
of by the end of the month, I want you doing your own shit. If you haven't got a job, you got to do your own
business.
shit.
That's what
This-
happened to me, Arch. I
Why can't you?
wasted 1
What
month.
do you? This computer help. Just get a business card. This horrendous computer help. Put your phone, your
Horrendous
cell phone number.
computer help.
ABC. How are you?
Let me turn on
Hey,
the lights,
Arch,
guys.
gentlemen,
Hey, ABC.
how's it going?
I'm going for a job interview today.
A job.
Because there ain't no money in these super chats. It's terrible, man. By
By
the
the
way,
way, I just want to say something. I think
Yeah.
all the money in IT is in software. So this, if you can code, I think you'll definitely be in a job if you can program. You know, like a JavaScript, Python, things like that.
no, he wants to help people with their PCs and that.
Yeah,
there,
but
okay?
few and far between. See, the thing is
No,
that
but he
most
can
people have
help.
laptops.
There's a lot of jobs like that. You can get a lot of work.
Most,
not-
most people have laptops, right? Which means
No,
you've got to
he's
solder.
talking about.
No, people don't have desktops that much anymore. Most people have laptops, which means you've got to have a soldering iron and crap like that because everything's
doesn't.
integrated
He's just
to the
gonna-
motherboard.
He's just going to go there and help them with their computer problem. These people who have. My old man has no fucking idea what he's doing. Okay.
I think this, if you can learn to code, I reckon you'll definitely be on a good career
He
path.
doesn't need to code.
The problem is that I am not I'm not good with mathematics, so I don't know
Oh,
if
I
that's
I'm.
fine.
hated
That's fine.
maths.
Okay, if you can do scripting, like
Hey,
operating
Dis, you want to
systems,
see
things like
something?
that.
You want to see something? Let me show
Yeah.
you something. Let me show you something. I still get people calling me. Look.
People don't have desktops where you swap
Uh,
out video cards, network cards. It's
Look,
all
I'll take a
laptops.
screenshot and it'll just cut out, but you'll see it something here.
I mean, I've been
Look.
working in IT for the past
Look, I had just now. This is still clients that I'm not picking up anymore. But you can see it. You see it,
Yeah.
Dedushka. See it, Alexander. I put apartment 525, so I know where the fuck he lives.
Yeah.
And then I go and I help. Actually, that guy with the apartment 525, he owes me about $100. I'm too lazy to go and collect. I just didn't have time to collect. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
This, please. And
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
do 3 hours a week on my stream, the Horology Dungeon. Boom,
You
boom,
can rate.
boom.
You can make
talk about
big
how
money.
great your IT business is going.
Look, if Archie ever fires me,
I'd go back
then
to
I'll
it.
go back to this.
Tim, I tell you the truth, it beats fucking working for a boss, don't you think?
Oh hell yeah! I fucking hate bosses and shit. I hate bosses. You know that? I
I'm
hate
just
it.
gonna put something else on.
Did you see,
Excuse
Archie?
me.
Did you see my 6 reasons why I retired at 32?
No, what were the reasons? Tell me the reasons.
Number 1, 32 is actually really late. People used to die at 35, so retiring at 32 is actually. I couldn't afford to retire earlier. One.
Yeah.
Number 2, I hate waking up at the crack of dawn and working really, really hard, like physical labor.
Fuck, I hate that. Early risers. Fuck.
Fuck the alarm clock. I hate that. I hate bosses because they're always yelling at you for no reason. Like you show up 5 minutes late with coffee. Like you had to get coffee, and you're 5 minutes late, and you get your just get yelled at. Like, how could you be late? You know, it's just annoying. Number 4, I went a little bit minimalist. I don't need as many things anymore. So like, there's a reason why people want to work because they want to buy houses, cars, fancy shit. And I've decided
stuff they don't even need to impress people they don't like with money they don't have.
Exactly.
Roar of the Tiger, $5. Archie, have you or Tim seen any military service? Yes, I ran away from it. I I stay away from it, man. I saw what's happened in Ukraine. Get me out of there, sunshine. No, this is dealing with a lot. You're not a mental health professional. Please stop. This, I'm trying to help you as best we can. Me and Tim are not mental health professionals. Ron is. And we're trying to get you to do. Your problem is, I've seen the signs before. You procrastinate. Why don't you get business cards? Just your name, horrendous this, your phone number, PC help.
PC and everything.
No problem too small. No problem too large.
Yeah, exactly.
And all you do is, if you can't solve the problem yourself, you refer it to somebody else and get a commission. That's all you do.
Yes.
No problem too small, no problem too
Go
large.
to a local adult daycare center. They're looking, you know, you see they usually bring these people in a big van. And as they walk out of the van, you just hand out your business card to every single one and you're done.
And put a goofy graphic, you know, like a picture of a PC, like an old PC, you know, really black. This, come on, man. Please. This.
I'll think of it, man. I'll think of it.
This. And you know what? I got it. Oh. We've got the Rancher on. We've also got MX5NC. What does he say? Archie and Tim are mental health amateurs. Hello, Rancher.
Hello. Okay, MX5, that's a Miata. That
Miata. That's my favorite. You know, that's the NC.
Yes.
That is actually my favorite model. The new model's called the ND. I think the NC is. We got Irix guy. I'm trying to get this to do computer repairs. What do you think of that idea?
Irix guy, congratulations on the weight gain. You're looking awful.
Yes, thank you.
What the hell have you been eating, man? Fuck me dead.
Big super
Rhino
chat,
Wisdom, $20. Arch, I love your tie. Great color. Thank you.
Beautiful
That's
tie.
actually, I got to tell you, Timmy.
That's Hermes.
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit.
It's an Hermes tie.
Maybe that's the guy who sent it to you. Rhino Wisdom. It's possible.
Rhino Wisdom. Yes. Orange. And I got socks to match. Do you want to see my socks?
Yes. Please.
You want to see the socks?
Just read this super chat real quick. Oh, it's got the fox. It's got the fox.
The fox. Foxy.
Beautiful.
Here we go. Roar of the Tiger, $2. Darn it, Arch. PTSD is not a joke. This, you got to, what the problem is, I've done the same thing. When I get really down, I get really tired, I sleep a lot. This, do something. Even if it's shit, you know what?
Yes.
You know what, this? Even if this business is shit, you're going to earn some money.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're trying. You can say to God at night, you know, God, I'm trying.
Yes.
And that's all any of us can do in life is try our best.
Yeah.
I remember I was doing
when Archie's feeling down, he doesn't just lie there. He gets up and he gets out of the either the stable or the paddock or the pen.
Hey, Irix, what's going on?
The hot dog diet is
that?
working.
What's that?
It's a tuna. It's a tuna. Tuna Black Bay.
South is going to rise again, baby.
It is a tuner.
Not.
Okay,
I don't
Archie,
know. The
Archie,
South has to crawl out of bed first.
Okay, Archie, what do you think about the Supra Mark III?
I love all the Supras. You know what I really like is the 70s Celica. The 70s, early 70s Celica. That's what I love.
Yeah, but
Sirocco sales, $5. Fike me dead. Irix and Timmy in a race to the most weight gained.
Thank you for noticing. I'm working on it.
It's called comfort eating. When you get depressed, you eat a lot. Irix guy, how is business going for you? Talk to me. Speaking of YouTube disasters, how is your business going?
It's about 86,000 subscribers, and I think close to 70 million video views. So it's getting there. It's getting there.
You still make enough residual to survive?
Yeah, I just eat a bunch of junk. That's what I got to work on, man. I got to work on.
What
the
advice
diet.
would you give to
I had
Dish? I'm
chicken
trying to
wings
get him
for
into the
dinner in
PC
the air
repair
fryer.
business. What do you think of that? PC repairs, helping people with their computer problems.
You know,
I
Archie,
think the PC, that ship has sailed. That ship has sailed.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
just wants to survive. He just wants to make a bit
You
of
can't
money.
do
to
PC
su-
repair
Look,
anymore. All the big
laptops
ones
are
are
pump and dump now because it's all
Yeah,
integrated.
but people need help logging on
Now-
or installing an app. That's what they need
Now,
help
Arch,
with.
if you were wondering why Irix guy looks so awful, it's because he was eating what is this? It's the Taco Bell Mexican pizza.
Oh boy.
That looks that does actually look really awful. You know that? What the fuck?
Now, now at least this video was shot in 4K, so that.
oh God. Now, Archie, do you use Venmo? Do you have Venmo?
No, Vimeo, no. Hey, you know something too? You know, can I speak of something about fast food in Australia?
Yes.
Did you know fast food in Australia, the KFC is no longer using lettuce. They've replaced lettuce with cabbage. What the fuck? Cabbage is not lettuce.
Oh no.
Stays crunchier.
Now,
You know why they've done that? Because lettuce prices exploded 300%.
ooh. By the way,
see-
Archie, the weight gain, Irix weight gain is also brought to you by Burger King. Also in 4K, guys. Only on Irix Guy channel can you see Burger King in full 4K.
Now, Archie,
That's
I
my
think
Rodeo
people-
burger deal.
The
how much? Archie, how much would people
The
have to
Rodeo
pay?
burger.
How were they?
How much would people have to pay?
How were the Rodeo burger?
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
Hey guys, guess what Doc's just done for me?
What did he do?
Okay.
Just-
So Doc has made, you know, the Rumble, right?
Yeah.
He's actually made a Rumble ArchieLuxury intro.
Oh, how did he do that?
Yeah, a bit of editing. He's pretty clever, Doc. He's got a
Doc
medical
BBC?
degree.
Does he
Yeah.
have time to do that?
It's incredible.
Mate, I'm just telling you. Trading loss is there. Yeah, apparently Taco Bell sells shitlings, pig guts now. Fuck.
Hey, real quick, Arch. My boss
Hey,
says
yes.
you look like a ANZ director with that Hermes tie, looking
Ah,
sharp, playing the part.
thank you.
Ah, congrats. All right, man. Have a good one. Be back later.
Yeah. Thank you.
Chitlins.
I gotta tell you, man, seriously.
Now, Archie, how much would someone have to pay to watch you do all you can eat KFC? I think we want Cluck Bang the video.
You know, I've tried to stay away from those sort of videos because
Is this the stuff you were talking about?
Cluck Bang,
Ah,
Cluck
fuck
Bang.
that. Look, what is that?
I
It
don't
doesn't
know,
look
but this
healthy.
is what Irix guy.
It's a lettuce. Oh, that looks like. What is that? Where does he
don't know.
go for food?
Oh,
No
that was
guy?
in
vegetables
Turks and
aside. No
Caicos.
vegetables.
That was
The
Mr.
vegetables
Grouper.
are used as a serving dish in this restaurant. So they serve it in cabbage, and then the cabbage is discarded. Sorry, Irix guy?
It's a good place. Yeah, it's
It
no, it
looks
wasn't
amazing.
me. No, I'm walking.
Now,
That
Irish
was
guy,
good.
as the only other member on this panel who doesn't speak funny, how are you doing? You doing all right?
I'm doing great. Let's talk about watches.
No, this is ArchieLuxury. No one talks about watches on ArchieLuxury anymore.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about watches. In fact, you get banned.
You're right.
So how many
Well,
extra links did you have
let's
to
see.
get? Let's talk about watches. How many extra links did you have to get after this meal? Irix guy.
Tim, don't be
Sorry,
cool.
the
Come on.
microphone kind of cut out.
Okay,
What
I'm
did you
done.
say?
I'm done.
Tim, be nice. Come on, man. Eric's a good
I love
guy.
Eric's guy. I love him. It's just
I
this
love
is-
Eric's guy. Eric's guy, honestly, he's Eric's guy. Can I ask you something? Would you do a paid
Go for
segment on the horology dungeon? If I paid you $25 an hour, would you do a paid segment?
Yeah, I've got I got a big business deal I'm closing, but maybe in a week or two.
Nice.
Okay.
I'd be up for it in a week or
You know,
two.
I want to own a trailer park with this guy. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Alex, I was watching your comparison between the Submariner and the Super Ocean Heritage 2. Really good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, both are
You want to
great.
see? You want to
Both are
see
great,
Doc's?
except-
You want to see Doc's intro? Do you want me to run it for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull it up,
maybe,
Arch.
maybe we can get a small super chat to run.
Okay,
No.
just take.
Does
take
it feature
the,
me? Does it feature me throwing you another ring? Because I could just watch that over and over and over. It's got the horn! It's got the horn!
Funny, I can't see it from my iPhone.
That
What did
was
you think,
very,
guys?
very
It's
good.
a little short, but it's great.
GB $2. Fight Tim. Have you not looked into a mirror, Tubby?
I'm kind of talking about myself when I'm talking about Eric's guy. Let's be honest. Those comments are equally, if not more, applicable to myself. So, GB, you're 100% right.
Stay tuned for my gym videos. I'm going to start filming a gym.
Oh, so the weight gain was just so
videos.
that you can make weight loss videos.
Right.
There you go. Always be monetizing, man. Got to monetize.
Genius.
Always be monetizing. Man, this guy is a legend in the
He's
YouTube
a genius.
space.
He makes videos out of everything. Out of everything.
Always be fisting.
There's nothing he hasn't. There's not a single breakfast, lunch, or dessert that he hasn't made a video about. Documenting every. What was this?
That actually looks good.
Flower.
Like an ice cream cake. Looks freaking
Cheesecake?
Delicious.
amazing.
You know what's
Actually
funny?
eat that.
That came out of a box, and I put it on an
No.
expensive serving plate.
Yeah.
It came out of a frozen food. You can go to a grocery store in the United States. It's called Edwards pie. Edwards turtle pie. That's all it is, cut up to look nice and put on a spode plate.
Bear,
that
how are
cheesecake?
you?
Hey, I just want to say now that I'm on a live stream, let's be honest, Eric's guy is not even in the top 3 fattest guys on the stream. Let's be honest. And I am referring to Rancher, I'm referring to Archie and me. The 2 fat guys hiding behind their icons, and one is dressed quite fancy.
I'm going for a job interview today, Bear.
Yep.
No
And let's be
kidding.
honest. This is not a skinny guy as either.
Cool.
This.
Well, compared to Rancher, me and Archie, let's be frank and honest, he's not even in our league, okay? He's the
Here we go.
pet.
Neo,
We're
$2.
obese.
Rancher, Esquire, talk watches or be booted.
Not
Emily
too
Todd.
Mm.
Sirocco
Not too
sales $2. I'm going to start air frying hot dogs.
You know, they say
I prefer boiling hot dogs.
well, traditionally, I say you're supposed to eat them, I think. But
Yeah.
they say that every time you eat a hot dog, it literally takes 20 minutes off your life.
Fuck, that's not good. I
And I think
like
you're
hot
talking about
dogs.
1 hour and 20 minutes.
I like hot dogs, man. Come on, don't fucking do that to me.
I'm
What,
sorry, man.
Archie, what's going on? Where are you going? What's going on?
You know, Bear, there comes a time, no, nothing special. Just going out, Bear, that's all.
There comes
Well,
a
you look very nice.
Thank you,
Sharp.
Bear. I got to tell you, Bear, sometimes in life it can be tough. YouTube, Tim, what do you think of Dis? We said to Dis, he's doing nothing at the moment. Just do a bit of computer work. He's going to help old people.
I don't
do
know what this
computer-
is doing, but this is looking okay, and I'm
He's
happy
looking
for
great.
this.
He
So,
is, but I just said here we go. Neo, $10. Boot Rancher for not talking watches. I'm
But
sorry.
we never
What?
talk watches on this fucking channel. It's very rare that we talk watches, Neo. Come on.
The
He knows
$10
his
is
watches. Come on.
that's a lot of
Big
money
money.
for today, Bear. And Ross, Rachel Brady, $2. Tim, I think you look good always shirtless.
Thank you, Ross.
Oh, fuck.
Now, I'll take
Oh.
I'll take one button for that super chat.
Oh.
Wait, let's go.
Bear, what's going on in your world? Talk to us, Bear. What's
Well, I have
happening?
an early flight. I'm logging in to tell you that I'm gonna be away for about a week. I'm gonna be returning with some cool watches for sure. I'm gonna have some nice free time, spending some time with Bunny and enjoying. And I will probably not be on a live stream until next week. So before any rumors start and people start talking bullshit, it's just another vacation.
Bear, I think without you, by the time you return, there will be no show.
Oh, come on. Come on. GB, super chat.
$2 GB AC3 dressing up for a blue velvet gig.
See, there's a lot of happy people. I'm not going to be here. So,
Oh, by the way, Bear, let me just tell you something else. You know that escort I went out with?
Yeah.
She's now asked me if I could co-sign on a lease for her. I said, what the fuck?
Tell her to piss off.
I said, I said, I'm on the hook. Why would I do that?
Nothing's free.
co-sign for what? Who are you talking about? What the fuck
Escort,
are you?
escort that
She wants to rent a place, right? Because
Right.
her income's not exactly, how do we put it?
Where is
Her
she
income-
located? Where is she located?
I'm just saying, Bear, they want me to co-sign on a lease. I said, I'm not
Okay,
fucking
who is
co-signing.
they? What the fuck are you using plural for? Like escort or escorts or what's going on?
Well, just her.
Okay,
her.
so where is she? Where is she? Where is
I
this?
don't want to give too many details, Bear. Okay, this is
Which
don't
weird.
give too many
continent?
details, Art.
Is she
Which
Asian?
continent?
Is she Asian?
Of course.
Of course, Bear. of
Fuck, I
course.
asked stupid question. Does she live in your country?
Yes. Well, she's on a student visa, but a tourist visa. But yeah.
Oh,
Run like
Ouch.
run
Okay.
for the hills.
Okay.
Run
And
for the hills.
she expects you to pay for her rent?
No,
no,
she can
she's gonna
pay for
pay,
it. She's
but-
got the bond and everything, but she wants to put it under my name. I said, I'm not fucking doing that.
But Art, I mean,
Wow.
maybe the service will continue. The free service.
No,
What
nothing.
would be more stupid decision at these times? Co-signing this under your name or leasing a very expensive BMW you cannot afford? Which one
Or-
would you think?
Or
They both
giving
give you pleasure. They both give you pleasure. BMW gives you one form of pleasure. This Asian tourist is giving you other type of form of pleasure. Yet you are much eager to commit to BMW. Is it
That's
that you love
worse.
car more than sex?
I think at least with the BMW, you're dealing with honest people.
How do you
You
know,
know
that?
the business arrangement. You know the arrangement. You make the payment or we take the car.
that
So
would be
how
worse
long-
than
how long
giving
do you
her
know
an
this
oyster
escort?
perpetual.
What What the fuck are we
Ah.
talking? Oyster Perpetual. We're talking escorts. What the
No, but I'm
fuck
talking
are
about
you
it's a
talking,
worse
ABC?
it's a worse business decision than giving an unknown woman an Oyster Perpetual.
Who did that?
Oh,
Cam.
Cam.
Ah, Cam did
Bloody
that.
Bear
Okay.
Putin, $2. You know you need money to be a sugar daddy, right?
That's true. It's very true. Are you lying to her that you get like a lot of super chats and that you're a big
No.
YouTube
No,
star?
I told her.
When
I
you
said, I'm
told
not-
her your profession, did you tell her you're A superstar on YouTube, B, C, or D?
E grade.
E. So if you're E, what would Tim be?
Z.
F for Fiked?
Z.
There, anyhow, I'm not. I've broken up that relationship. There's no such thing as free nothing.
Did
There
you
is no
really?
free-
Did you really boot Rancher for $10?
It's big
Do
money.
you have any idea how bad the super chats have been
Holy
lately?
shit! You booted a fucking Rancher for $10. Dear God, things are really getting bad.
Woodwood Bear as well for 15.
Oh my God!
It's
My God!
the market. The market has crashed.
Bear,
20 bucks.
don't go.
20 bucks.
Please don't
to
go.
boot Bear, guys.
Please
Maybe
don't go. man.
25 for me. 25. What do you
'cause
think?
it's increments. It works in increments. 10,
Oh,
20.
it's just basically as you go, like one at a
50,
time,
yeah.
15, 20, 25, and that keeps
Yeah.
going, right?
20. So $20. It's an orange one. It's an orange.
Oh.
It's rough. It's tough. You take what you get, Bear.
Angelic Slayer is offering to start for me to start my own stream. He said he'll be there, but you fucking never super chat. So what the fuck do I care if you're there or not? Why would I give a flying fuck about that? Archie, do you give a flying fuck if anyone is on your stream who doesn't super chat?
Not really, Bear.
Let's be honest. Fuck him.
It's
Fuck
a
'em.
disaster. I mean,
Total.
seriously.
But I am really curious where you're going today. That's the part I want to find out. Mystery part. You are very,
So bad.
very enigmatic.
The good news is, Bear, I'm taking my camera with me.
No kidding.
Ooh.
Wow.
I
Wow.
know.
That makes
Wow.
a business trip.
You know how expensive gasoline is at the moment? It's fucking horrendous.
Yeah, I
In
know.
UK, it's £2 a litre now. £2
Oh, you guys
a
are
litre.
beyond. Oh shit, that's
Oh. Actually,
Two-
in Singapore, it's expensive as well. Singapore is supposed to be the hub of Asia. You know.
legend iconic. CB, thank you.
Oh,
Save
CB,
the fucking day.
$50. I make the booting of the rancher worthwhile. He was becoming disrespectful of our pontiff again.
Oh, that's not good. That's not something we are going to
Bear,
tolerate on this channel.
I was talking to CB before. I don't know if you saw my video I released this morning on flexing. The problem.
Yeah, I
with this
did. I actually did. Go on.
Now CB says he made a very interesting point.
Yeah.
What he said was, CB said, I watched your video, He said, look, most of the population don't know expensive watch from a cheap watch. So he said it's only if people know watches. He
Correct.
said people that flex with the intent of flexing, they do it. Okay, he says, have you ever noticed Alpha Rich, like Cars and Chrono, never compliment people that might have more than they do?
True. Very true.
What do you think of that?
You know what? I think the flexing of the watches is really exclusive to the platforms of our hobbies. Facebook, Rolex groups, YouTube, and so on. He's right that flexing the watch to the regular public is irrelevant. They might even be more impressed with some fucking gaudy Invicta than actually some really cool watch. But inside community, definitely there is a lot of douchery going, right? So I don't know. I mean, when I look at CB's collection, there is too much there to actually conclude that he is a watch enthusiast. Kind of like Paul our Polish brother. Like these guys, they have expensive watches, even cars in Chrono. If I want to be frank and honest and not be douchey myself, his collection is not as douchebaggy as maybe you made it sound in your review. He is a bit of a douchebag, but collection is okay. If you know what I mean.
Don't judge the watch on the collector, right? Like that guy
Right.
who wanted cigar for much, right? He was
Right.
wearing 5196. From far away, you would think, oh, this is a classy, refined gentleman, not a douchebag that asked for a $75 cigar, drinks 2 Peronis, and then fucks off without
Hey
even
Tim,
saying
when are we
goodbye.
going to make that video?
We're gonna make it this week. I'm gonna upload it probably even later today.
Yes.
By the
Let's
way,
go after him.
Garrett, feel
Go
free
after
to
him.
boot me,
Douchebag.
man. Special price today, $25 to boot the bear. Okay, Garrett, please don't hesitate. You are the man. You're the man.
Yeah, what
Make
do
it
you
happen.
the other thing is too, Tim said, rang Tim this morning.
Right.
Tim said people who are, the market is depressed, the watch market is depressed.
Yeah.
They're not super chatting because they've lost 30,000 on some of these hyped watches.
Yeah,
And they
most of your
They
viewers
can't
are
be
not
the
those
biggest
kind of
loser.
guys.
They don't want to be seen as the biggest loser, do they?
No,
So
but
they disappeared.
I don't think that's the reason the super chats have gone down. I think overall, the market, everything, the concern about inflation and
Interest
the
rates in
fear.
Australia have gone up 0.5%.
Yeah, I read that this morning.
Well, they had to do something. Inflation was getting out of control. It's still getting, you know what I mean? Inflation is.
Of course. But I think that's overall the feeling that people have, a bit of a fear, right? Nothing different than that. You're gonna feel it. But I don't get any because I don't make videos. But I hear that your Google ads have improved. I'm not talking live stream. I'm talking like when you make videos. Timmy, you would not know that. You don't really make videos.
Yeah.
But have you seen improvement on Google ads, Archie?
I'll have to check it out. Not that I can recall.
I'm talking. You understand what I'm saying? There is a more ads on YouTube, and the Google ads have gone up. I heard that from some people who make a content.
Wow.
Archie, do you embed for your videos that are 8 minutes or longer? Do you embed multiple ads? Do you go into monetization and add additional ads to them?
No, I just leave the ads the standard.
Oh, Archie, you should not, dude. You should do that. Come on.
It kills it, but you find people stop watching it because there's so many fucking ads in there. I hate it. I hate that
If it's
shit.
25 minutes, you need at least one in the beginning, the end, and at least one in the middle.
They automatically put a couple ads in anyhow. They automatically put some ads in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes. I always tweak it.
I watched some of Archie's videos, and they were not. I'm talking watch reviews, and they would not be monetized. The ads, because when I watch your videos, I let the ads actually pick up, and I actually seen some that would not be monetized. I don't know why. Do you forget to monetize them, or what do you do? But
sometimes it depends Google which part of the world you're in. There's no ads running because the certain country you're in, that person hasn't run the ads. That's why it's location based.
Sometimes YouTube doesn't run the ads. They don't run the ads every single time.
I see.
Yeah, because like sometimes you watch if you watch 2 videos in a row. Let's say you watch the ads on one video, then you skip.
Oh, I love the super chat question, by the way. But Archie's stepping away.
Yeah.
There you go.
Archie, you wearing a Matic with a suit? Good question.
Yeah, but how do we answer the question that Archie is being asked?
It's hard. Nothing's easy.
Eric's guy. Guy. Have you noticed increase in ad revenue? Because I'm not doing a shtick. I've been told that in like a last month.
Well, it's cyclical, and all channels differ. Different categories: how-to, business, travel. Depends on your. those are all cyclical as well. So it varies among channels. So for me to say mine was up or down wouldn't necessarily mean Archie's is up or down. It's however it's ranked, however it's categorized, and I don't really know. That's something I've been trying to figure out is how. I do know this and research this. If you research the business videos topic, you'll find that business videos tend to generate.
Did we lose him?
He needs to invest in a better phone instead
I don't
of.
know.
Maybe he should get a better microphone like Marcelo. He could get like 3 microphones for 3-dimensional sound.
He blew all his money on a drone. He bought a drone.
Well, that's what made him famous. ABC, what's new with you, brother?
Yeah, not much. Just chilling and
chilling.
Well, my son's got his pre-university exams, the A levels, so he's just helping him, taking him to and from college, and he's revising, and it's his first set of exams because 2 years ago when he was meant to do his high school, it was locked down, so they went by calculated grades. So yeah, the lad's working hard.
Good for him. What does he want to take?
He wants to go into accounting, I think.
Perfect. Perfect. A great tool for any business. To be honest with you, there is no better thing that I would recommend for anyone who actually wants to be any type of business. Having understanding, having the accounting license and knowing, and having that education is so helpful.
Keeps
Timmy,
your
what are
options
you doing,
open.
Timmy? What's going on with you? You were going to that fucking Philips thing, right?
Yep. I went to Philips today. I stopped by Cellini and Christie's auctions. I checked out some watches at Christie's, and then also, by the way, I might be doing something with Cellini. I'm gonna try to do a weekly.
Cellini would be like what store that
Yeah.
That's like a chain of the luxury watch stores.
Yeah, they sell like high, like they don't even carry Rolex. Like
what?
Yeah, that's 2 below them, right? They carry.
So what do they carry?
Like Chapek, right? Like high end, like Lange. They carry Patek. They carry Woodalainen, like FP Journe, high end stuff. So I'm.
Did they have any FP Journes in stock?
They do.
What
Usually
do they have?
They sell out very quickly.
Yeah.
So what I want to do, I want to go and do like live stream, like a 30-minute, do a quick live stream there. 3 watches, 30 minutes. We'll call it 30 minutes at Cellini.
I see.
Do like a weekly presentation of amazing watches.
Cool. What's new with you, bro?
This is starting a computer business. It's gonna help elderly people with computers.
I'm not. I'm looking for a job.
What type of
There
job?
are no jobs out there.
Something in online content, website managing, something like that.
I think there's a career for you in IT, not PC hardware, because people don't have desktops as much anymore. It's all laptops which are integrated. You got to have soldering boards and
people discard
components
a
and things like
broken
that.
laptop.
It's all software now.
Yeah, laptops are becoming like TVs. You don't repair TVs anymore. You just
exactly, yeah. Get into cloud computing. Get into AWS, Amazon Web Services. You don't have to be a coder. You can actually get there's loads of things you can do. I'll have a chat with you offline.
Okay, WhatsApp me, man.
Cool.
Sure, we'll do.
But whatever you're doing, don't stop doing, because it seems that you are in very good place, and I'm so happy to see that, man.
Thank you, Bear. I appreciate it very much.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. So yeah, it seems that super chats have dried up. Timmy, are you making any money at all, or what's going on with
I'm making content. I'm more focused right now on the content, right?
Yeah,
like
I was watching you
Philips
yesterday.
coverage.
You were doing some live streaming throughout the New York with the Z Boy, Z Man.
The Z Man. I met a viewer, a
I
fan
like
of-
Z Man.
He's a cool guy, right?
Yeah, yeah, he's a cool guy. I like Z Man.
Yeah, he was.
He
And,
recognized me. on
easy,
the
easy
episode.
to talk with. Easy to talk with, which I
Yeah.
liked.
He doesn't have any watches, but he watches our show. You know why he watches the show?
Tell me.
Because this show has mass market appeal. Okay?
Huh.
He loves the drama, the characters.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay? So this just goes to show, like, if we do just watches, then what happens? We actually detract the non-watch people. But if we go more like character-driven show, then we'll be able to attract just general public and have just mass audience.
Hmm.
So he's a living proof. He wants a Milgauss, but he said he can't afford one. But someday he bought me pizza, by the way. What a cool guy.
Nice.
So, like,
nice.
that was so cool because super chats are down and in the toilet, but I got a free lunch.
Nothing
What a
wrong with that.
cool fucking guy. You know? So otherwise I would have had to spend like, $15 to get lunch, but he covered me. So cool.
Gentlemen, I've got to cut out. I'll see y'all next time.
Irix
See you,
guy.
Cheers,
see you,
Alex,
Irish
man.
guy. Take care,
All right.
man.
Y'all have a
Good
good
to
one.
see you again.
He probably had to go have some kind of something disgusting for lunch.
Yeah, I noticed that
He didn't
pizza he
wanna
was
show.
eating. Oof, that was
Rough.
rough looking thing. What
Right?
the heck was it? They had some onions on it.
Look,
and
I don't think it's for people. I think it's for. Let me show you. Let me show you close up. I don't think people eat this. And the worst part, I mean, he's shooting this in 4K, so you can see exactly how disgusting it really is.
Oh, that's from Taco
Yeah,
Bell.
Taco Bell. Yeah, I love Taco Bell, but this is just one of their more vile creations. I mean, this is one.
Oh, fuck me,
It
that's
makes me
bad
sick,
looking
actually.
shit.
Honestly, that is
That's-
sickening. And why would you shoot this in 4K?
Honestly, that really looks disgusting.
I mean, it can give a coronary.
So, what did you actually watch his review? Did he give it a thumbs up? Did he
No,
say
I
it's
think
good?
you know what? I think to be honest, I really think what happened is that now that I'm putting things together, now I checked, and this video was made May 26th. You know what else happened on the May 26th?
What?
Bondage and Discipline
Mhm.
got a health scare. So I'm thinking,
Yeah, that's when he had that heart issue. and
yeah.
he-
So I'm thinking, hey, maybe this is not a coincidence. Maybe Bondage accidentally came across this video on that day. He saw this. It gave him the attack, but he kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, maybe. Who the fuck knows? Taco Bell is all bad anyway. I don't
Look,
fucking.
Look, they have some good stuff, but like, why would you order this unless you want
So,
a
frankly,
heart
you
attack on demand?
if you live in New York, you can actually have a proper tacos and proper stuff. I mean,
Look, when I get their tacos, I get a taco or burrito, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Something not this vile.
Holy shit, Timmy! We have over 300 watching and only
Yeah.
30 upvotes. This is getting
Guys,
really bad. Come on,
Come
guys,
on.
please.
Upvotes are free. You know that? They're free. So
Help us out,
please,
people. Help us out.
Yeah, man.
hit that
Or
upvote
let us
button.
know
Help
if you want us to just end this and put Archie completely out of business and done. You can go and watch something else. Who knows?
That's brutal.
I don't know.
Brown
Maybe people.
G-Force New York pizza looks like dog. Oh,
Really?
he doesn't like it.
yeah.
I don't know.
Z-Man got me some amazing pizza yesterday. Come on, it was way better. Way better.
I don't associate New York with pizza.
Oh, New York is the pizza. It's the capital of pizza. The best pizza is in New York.
Really? I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. Every time I've been in New York, I didn't really eat pizza. I don't look for
I'll
pizza.
take you to the good pizza places because you probably what happens is that you are probably gonna get it on like one of the main streets, and that's where they sell like one of those $1 pizzas. But what you have to do, let me show you.
Is Chicago good for pizza?
I had Chicago pizza because everyone was kind of talking about it, and it was huge disappointment for me personally. I am, to be honest with you, I don't like Chicago style pizza that with a thick dough and deep dish.
This is what you want to get. You want to get the DeFaris pizza. Look at that.
Mm.
Ah,
It does look excellent.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
the
look
Actually,
excellent.
some of the pizza that Archie has in these restaurants, these gourmet pizzas, they look good.
Yeah,
But it's not
I
as good as
agree.
this.
I agree. But I'm
Gourmet,
gonna
the
be
gourmet
honest with
doesn't have as
you.
much
One thing I
flavor.
have to when I get there, I just need to go to the Cat's Deli.
Oh, Cat's Deli is
That's like
amazing.
necessary. That's like I would like to eat there when I'm in New York every day, twice. If
By the way, Cats will get us a discount.
Okay, thank you. All kidding aside, I would eat that for lunch and for dinner. Maybe breakfast too, but I
Oh.
don't need breakfast. So,
Oh my god, Bear!
Oh, salt beef. Oh, wow.
dude, it's just so excellent. It's truly excellent.
And the
On
pickle.
rye bread, yeah? And that's the sweet.
You
They have
don't.
matzo
Sweet
ball
cucumber.
soup.
You don't. They actually
Oh!
do. They do. They do.
Okay.
They
You know
do.
what happened? We're gonna have to make this live stream members only.
No, not at all. Because I love matzo soup. I really do. However, what I wanted to say is it's so good. ABC, you don't need anything on it. You truly don't need. I don't bother. It's so good on its own.
A bit of mustard would really
Sure. Sure.
perfect it.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness, that looks
Amazing.
fantastic.
That
You know,
looks
you know what I'm gonna
amazing.
do? I
Archie,
think
there was a super chat long ago before you left. That was question to you: what watch are you wearing? With that,
yes. Yeah.
and
Actually, Bear, I have actually
and that
gone.
was from your one of your great supporters, Will Money. So
Yeah, actually, I have actually just changing. I'm updating my diary today, Bear.
okay,
Aw.
Okay.
That means you're wearing a PP.
Yeah. That's exactly right, Bear. That's exactly right. So I'm putting it in here,
okay,
and I got to tell you, I was thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, and I decided to wear the. I got to be honest with you, Bear. It's a very hard decision to make. You know what I mean?
no, I don't think it's a hard decision. You just make a decision. You put the watch on, and you tell us what did you put on.
Yep. That's
Tough,
a very
though.
good
It's
way
very
to go
tough.
there.
Very
Bear.
tricky. It's very tricky.
Today, I got to
It's
tell you,
not. It's
Bear.
not like you wear suit every day. So this is definitely a Patek day.
Paddock.
Exactly, Bear. You're
Or
very
a
true
reverse,
there.
though.
I would wear
Uh,
Calatrava. I would wear just Calatrava.
Actually, a question for you guys.
Ooh.
Nowadays
Yes. You
in
know what, Bear?
London,
You hit it on the head, Bear. You know what? Yellow gold
Not
5196. I'm just winding
perfect.
it up.
Nothing
Nice.
classier, man. Nothing classier. That's a
Wind and
proper
wear.
dress watch.
you know, nowadays in London, people don't wear ties anymore. Is that the same with America and Canada?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
noticed the same
Yeah,
thing.
they do. That's
Actually,
very
I've seen
true.
people wear jeans, shirt, and a jacket, like a tweed jacket, to
Yep.
work.
Yeah. The whole thing is changing dramatically. And
Did you hear what Red
Especially
Shovel's
after-
wife said about me?
What did she say?
She said he looks like a Hoover salesman.
Ooh.
She said he's a door to door
With the briefcase, with the suit and tie,
Hoover salesman.
I don't
The
care,
Kirby.
man. I seen your appearances in London, man. You were pure class. That's my opinion. I thought you looked fantastic. You look better than anybody there. You honestly looked really classy.
Thank you, Bear. It's very kind of you to say that. I've just winding the watch, and I absolutely love a manual wind paddock. Does it get better than that, really? Manual
Mentor.
wind
Organic and best.
paddock. I gotta go, guys. I love you, Timmy.
Okay, Archie. So remember,
going.
I'll be gone for a week. I'll try to pop on, but please understand, and I'll see you soon.
It's
Okay?
Bear, Bear, wish me well for the job interview.
Don't give up, Archie. We need you, brother.
And
You'll
just tell
smash it.
this. The thing is, I said to my dad, because I was under pressure myself before, and I said, "What do I do? I'm driving limousines, and they offered me a job." And I said, "Oh, the money's." He said, "You keep driving limousines until you get a better job offer. You keep
Mhm.
applying for other shit." This,
Yeah.
I said to this, he should do a bit of. He should work for himself, do some help people with people. My dad needs constant help. There are people out there who need help with their computers. This computer help, man, you'll fucking love it, man, because you're a smart man. You'll love it. And a lot of them have got sexy daughters they want to set up with people like you.
Sexy, wealthy daughters.
That's what you want. Sexy, wealthy daughter. This, believe you me,
this
man.
Perez, this. Come on, man.
We love you.
I'm telling you, it's a
I gotta
great
go,
gig.
guys. See you tomorrow. Timmy, good
See you,
luck.
Arch.
You're gonna stream. Oh,
Yep,
I
I'm
forgot,
gonna keep-
Timmy.
Keep the
Before I go, I better set up the stream to link to your show. Do you want me to do that?
That's a good idea. Yeah, good idea.
What do you think?
Please, I would really appreciate that.
Because I tell you what, Bear, sometimes people talk about how great it is. It's tough at the moment.
It's tough.
It has been tough for a while now.
And the reason is too. I mean, it's the economy. I'll be honest with you, Bear. It hasn't been. It's not great. The economy is soft, you know.
Yeah.
And that's always what happens. And the thing is, you can't expect it to constantly go up and up and up and up. You've got to realize the market needs to have some corrections along the way. So
True.
I'm actually, one thing I will say is I'm not concerned about it. I still think watches. I've just made a video. I'm going to upload it tomorrow, where I said that watches are really the best place. Every man, I'm going to tell you something, Bear. Every lower middle class to upper middle class man, listen to me, Bear.
Listening.
They need $100,000. That's episode 529, Tim. Is that right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, I've just put the link onto that. So when you end this stream, it goes to your. Does that make sense later?
Perfect.
Let me say this, Bear, and before I go, I want to say one thing to you, Bear. Every man, lower middle. So this is for lower middle class to up. Because if you're poor, you're just trying to have survival. You're trying to find food and shelter.
Of course, yes. Priority.
If you are super rich, you don't need to listen to me. You've got accountants and lawyers who have already structured it for you. Okay.
Good point.
But the thing is, every lower middle class to upper middle class, they need to have between $100,000 and at least $250,000. Somewhere between there is what they should be looking towards. These are off-ledger assets. In case something goes wrong, they can fuck off to a low-cost country.
Yep.
Let's be honest there. And I'm saying too, you could also, I don't want to say anything, this is purely for entertainment purposes, but if you go bankrupt, you've still got, watches they don't really have title. If people don't know about them, they don't have title. And I mean, the thing is, a lot of men, they put the money, all the wives want big houses, but she doesn't like you, or you catch her doing something and you have a fight, she'll get an AVO against you. You can't even go into your house.
Yeah, it happened more than once.
So watches is one of the few things you can have. Every man, the problem is, okay, you could say off-ledger assets. A bar of gold is a great off-ledger. You try taking a bar of gold to America, Bear.
You're piked. That's a difficult.
Ding, 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 ding. Money laundering. What are you doing? Why? Whereas a watch, it's a personal collectible.
So if you're taking a bar of gold through security, the X-ray will actually detect it, right?
Of course, man. Are you kidding me?
Tell that this is gold.
Pardon?
The thing is all sorts of problems. If you try to go to Singapore with it, everybody ding, 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 money laundering.
Oh, that would be you would be immediately under investigation for money laundering. That's like goes without saying. You're actually worse taking that than a bunch of money.
Yeah.
because then they actually think there is a system in place that you're actually doing something fucking more than might be real.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm out of here. Timmy, I
Alright.
did this paid gig for Timmy because he needs the work. By the way, I paid Timmy a big chunk of money. I don't know if you know that, Bear.
I was on a stream when we
Yeah.
confirmed that. Yeah.
He
yeah.
saved
So,
my
well,
relationship with
he
the
does the
roommate.
work, he gets paid. Okay, guys, see you later.
See you
See you,
later.
Archie.
Well,
Take
wish
care.
me
stream,
well
don't
for the job interview.
Yeah.
Good luck, Archie. I hope you get it.
All right, guys, make sure to upvote. Let's hope Archie will get that job because men cannot survive on super chats alone. Not in this economy, Bear.
What job you think he's going after, Timmy?
Funeral director.
That would be that's a good job. That honestly,
Yeah,
actually,
no,
interesting how
great.
that came up so fast. You could see, I could see Archie being a good funeral director.
And because he's seen a lot of
He has
deaths.
got that stature
very
too,
good.
that look and that presence as well. He would be very.
A hearse driver is another option. To combine
The which driver?
Hearse.
What's a hearse driver? I'm sorry, I don't understand that.
Driving the dead body.
The funeral car.
Oh fuck! Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that as well. Yeah.
Because it's a big car.
Limo kind of, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a limo, but nobody's yelling at you to go faster. Right?
That's true. That's
no
true.
pressure. It's great.
No pressure.
It's a great job.
Yeah.
A lot of people, would be too scared of it, but it's great. There's a lot of opportunities. A lot of people in this after COVID. There's a lot of people who are dying. It's a lot of opportunity there. Also now that the economy is collapsing, a lot of people, they're gonna be freaking out. You never know what can happen. So it's great. It's great gig. It's great gig. But for this, I highly recommend my old gig. This,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I used to make a lot of money. That's why I was able to retire at 32.
really.
Yeah.
He's slow paying his wife to pay off the debt.
Slow rolling, huh? Yeah, I
Slow
learned
rolling,
that from Archie.
Yeah, slow rolling. $100 here, $100 there. Take her for a movie.
Yep.
Buy her taco, maybe, or maybe even 2 tacos, depending of the situation. Maybe even something to drink like pop or.
She loves those refreshers, the Starbucks refresher.
Ooh, those are fucking expensive.
Spoons. But it's
those
worth it.
are those are luxury beverages. Fuck me, dude.
You know how much ice cream cost at the Cold Stone?
Tell me.
It's like $14.
Holy shit!
I know. What the hell?
For how many
Holy
like
shit! I don't care, but that's a lot of money, dude.
It was like a waffle. It wasn't even a bit. Look, I'll show you.
Wow. Hold on, one scoop is $14.
Yeah, I mean it was a big scoop, but still, it's not like.
I guess it's Location, right?
This is what it looked like. A second.
I can't see.
Well, it's gonna focus. Just a second.
Okay. It looks nice, but not $14 nice.
That's not $14, but
like you know what? If it's like a 8, 9, that would be fair, right?
Yeah.
It does look nice though.
Yeah. It was
some good food.
It fixed the relationship. Yeah.
Dude, it's so many good places to eat in New York, eh?
Oh my god.
Amazing city.
There's
amazing. We are gonna go to Cat's Deli, right? For sure.
100%. 100% we're going to Cat's Deli.
Because I'm sure Archie will love that as well.
Oh yeah, it's a Jewish deli.
This is where Harry met Sally. Where Harry met Sally. Where Sally met Harry.
Met Sally, yeah. It's where Bear met Archie.
Oh my God. You're not kidding. That's what's gonna be, huh? Wow. Yeah. I like that movie. Do you know the movie? Did you watch the movie?
I've seen it.
But the roommates. So Maldives, 9 pounds. Movie. Show this the hardwood. Retired at 32 with apartment with
I don't get this joke. Is it something happened with the hardwood or something?
I guess he wants to see that I have I mean, I wouldn't call this hardwood floor, but okay.
I have to apologize. I have to go. I actually have to call somebody, and then I have to pack and get ready. I have one of those early flights. So love you all. This, my dear friend, keep doing a good job. ABC, my man, Timmy, keep up the good work. Love you guys. See you
Bear, I'm
soon.
gonna show you
Have a
the
good trip.
Bye-bye.
Safe travels.
Right.
I'm gonna wait to see that. Oh, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, that's a real hardwood.
Wow.
That's very nice
Nice.
floor. I like that floor.
There's the Wizard PlayStation.
Visual PlayStation, yes.
Oh, look at all the electrical. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a shit show there.
By the way, I'm selling a lot of stuff. That's my eBay closet. I have a
eBay
typewriter.
closet.
I
eBay
have a
closet.
typewriter. You want to see the
Typewriter.
typewriter?
Yeah.
Nice
Like a
varnished floor,
like
man.
a modern yet not like a. Oh, what the fuck? Look at that. That's kind of cool.
Ooh.
I like that. So retro. Tim is the writer. He's the writer. Tim writes. Very cool. All right, guys, I gotta run. Thank you very much.
Bye,
Take
Bear.
care, man.
Bye, guys.
Good trip. Safe travels.
So it's only us three now.
It's just the three of us, yep. So, Dit, what good food do you get in Israel?
Well,
Is it
shawarma. You know
shawarma? Okay. And
Uh,
salads and things like that? All the Mediterranean food, yeah? Like hummus and that kind of stuff.
with hummus and trina and tahini and all that stuff. Good stuff. It's like doner kebab, only different.
What do you call it there? Doner
We call
kebab.
it, we don't have a doner kebab. We don't have one. We don't have it here, unfortunately. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm telling you this. That if you want to retire at 30, how old are you right now?
36.
36. If you want to retire at 32, you got to start doing this gig now. And you're going to retire at 32 in no time, man. Like me with the hardwood floor.
Okay, man.
Yeah, look, this thing about PC repair, it's in the 1990s, yeah, it was a thing, but now, no way.
It's even
People
more
have
now. 'Cause, you know,
laptops
I
things
was
like
also
that.
buying a lot of iPhones and shit. Like phones, like old people, they need to order phones. You know how much a phone costs? Like $500. You
Yeah.
order for someone a phone, then they need to set it up. They need to transfer stuff from the old phone to the new phone. So you always have gigs. Then you need to install apps. Then you can say, hey, I can teach you how to use Google Cloud. And you can transfer your pictures from the phone to the computer. It's just, dude, it's just never ending. I would upsell and keep, man, I have the same. That's why I'm saying people still calling me with stuff.
Yeah.
You come in to set up the internet. You help them set up the internet. Like make a phone call, make an appointment. So that, dude, this I'm telling you, it's a great gig. That's why I retired so early.
I'll consider it, Tim. Consider it.
And you're working for yourself. You don't have a boss. You don't have a boss who tells you why are you freaking late again. There's nobody who can fire you. Think about it. It's a job that it's also like tax free. A lot of it is tax free because it's cash.
Well, I know that
you report whatever.
the IT sector in Israel is booming. It's massive. Software, communication software is huge in Israel.
Yes,
WhatsApp
it
was
is.
originally developed by an Israeli company. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So,
Was it?
yep, the Israelis, in terms of computer programming and software development, are very well up there
Ah, okay. That's why he
Mhm.
wants
because
one of
because
those
they're
good
very
paying jobs.
innovative. They're very creative. They can think outside the box. I'm not gonna mention the nationality, but the nationality you associate with IT, they're good at being told what to do and then they'll do it like machines. They're not problem solvers.
Why don't you just find a wealthy girl and marry her? Why even look for a job? Why not?
Well,
Have you ever
I need to.
thought getting married on a really wealthy woman? This maybe working is not for you.
Oh,
No,
come
walking
on.
is for me, man. I walked. People in the
I
chat, man.
know you, of course, but working is hard. Why not just marry a really wealthy girl? That actually might be even better. Like a lot of people I know, a lot of people they want to find a job to get money, but why not just marry on a wealthy girl?
I
I
mean,
mean, is why are you looking for a job? First of all, let's ask yourself that question. Why do you even need a job? Is it the money? Is it the money?
yeah, I want money to buy
Okay.
watches.
So why not just marry a really wealthy man or woman? Why not a guy? Why not marry a wealthy guy? This,
Well, I
if
don't
you
want to get
if it's
married,
if it's all about the money, if you're looking to get a job just because you need money, think
No,
about
it's
it.
not just money, Tim. It's having some kind of thing to wake up to, like a frame, something to do, a routine.
Waking up for things to do is overrated. I'll tell you this, because for 8 months I was waking up and had nothing to do. It was great.
Okay, I'm going to respectfully disagree. I think that advice works for some people. It doesn't work for everyone. So I think with remote working these days, a career in IT is perfect for you and most people actually. You you may need to just do the odd client face-to-face meeting, but not a lot, and it's all internet driven.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay.
serious, man.
MV3 VS.
I'm
Can you
not
imagine?
bullshitting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think for this there's potential for you. I really think that.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
I think you give. I think ABC is giving you too much credit. This.
it.
Well, he's done an IT based job before, so he's got that experience to
But
lean
but he
on.
got that. When did you get that job?
2015.
Huh. That's before COVID. That's back when
Yeah,
they
but
had those
he's
jobs.
held down the job for what 5, 6 years, so that's experience.
And how
6
did
years.
how did that go for him?
What do you mean?
How did it
What do you
end
mean?
up?
What I
Is
mean? When you had a job, look what happened to you.
That's because
It didn't end well.
I've made stupid decisions. It doesn't have to do with the
But
job.
don't you think it had everything to do with you having a job? Think about it. Don't you
I don't know.
think
Tim, behave,
you
man. Tim, behave.
smoking
Please behave.
smoking weed and going manic had anything to do with that job? How do you know that it wasn't the job that caused that?
It wasn't the job. It was just a stupid decision on my behalf.
But why were you making those stupid decisions on your behalf? Because you
Because
had
I
the
was
money.
bored. I was bored and I wanted some new excitements in life.
But what? But that's what I'm saying. But now, probably because you could afford the weed, right? Think about it this way: if you get the job again, you're gonna have money. Maybe you'll buy weed again, and the
No,
cycle will
man.
repeat itself. I'm just
Nah,
asking. I'm just
man.
asking a question.
Nah, come on.
I'm done with it, man. I'm done with drugs.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Good on you, man. Good on you.
When you had the
Thank you,
job,
baby.
it didn't end well.
He
Yeah.
can spend it on watches again. There you go.
Yeah, baby. Because you're looking great right now. You're doing well. Like, you know, you look fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So what are we keeping this show now for until 4 a.m.?
Yeah. This, if you need to go to sleep, get some sleep, man.
Yeah.
Stick around for now. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Man,
Ron
it's
the String
hard
says
today,
Tim's
huh?
advice couldn't be worse. Come on, it obviously can be worse. It can be. Okay, I can try to make it worse. Is this the snippet of circular logic you offer for money, Tim? Come on. Yes.
I'm serious.
Yes.
I want some tuition from you on circular logic, because there's someone that I need to argue with, and he's full of himself. He thinks his opinion is the right way and everyone
Oh,
else is wrong. I
I
need
hate those
Timbo.
kind of people.
I need Timbo.
ABC, we can do some circular
Yep.
logic.
Yeah. I'm gonna book a.
Yeah.
I'm gonna book a lesson.
Book an appointment. No problem.
Consultation.
A consultation. I can get that done for you, man. I can get that done easily. You want an hour, half hour, or you want the 15-minute free trial? Basically, you can try for 15 minutes free. If you like it, then you can pay for the whole hour or for the half hour.
No, I'll pay you for your time.
Cool. Perfect. But for those who are listening, guys, if you want a sample, 15 minutes. If you don't like it past 15 minutes, you can say, "Hey Tim, this is great, but it's not for me," and we can cut it off there. And you don't have to pay anything. But if we go over 15, then you can decide to pay. So it's free trial. It's called free trial money back guarantee.
Somebody asked where Archie. Somebody asked where Archie is, so the answer is going for a job interview.
He's going for a job interview, Aussie, because the super chats have been dead. As you can see, there hasn't been any super chats for the past. Well, wow. As far as that's brutal. Good thing he's paying me per hour and not 30% of the taking, because come on, guys. If you have a watch-related question, if you need some circular logic advice, super chat it now.
Circular logic advice. You should be on your business card. Circular logic consultant.
Yeah. I mean, didn't you see that was some circular logic right there with this? We're looking at the root of the problem. I think for this, job is not the answer. I think what's going to happen if he gets a job again, it's going to lead to the same problems he had when he had a job. Smoking.
That's interesting, Tim. But yeah. You need to have money in life, you know. It's
Why? That because who said so?
Food, living.
Okay,
rent.
but what about your parents? Your parents have money, right? Maybe you can borrow some from them. Also,
yeah,
I'm telling you, maybe why don't you find a girl who has a job?
Because I don't want to be a leech. I want to be a walking man.
But what's wrong with being? See, here's why you say leech. It's not leech, because jobs are not for everyone. You know, some people can do jobs, some people can't. Maybe you're one of those that can't do jobs, but you can do other things to help her. Maybe you can help around the house. It's not leech. Maybe you should go become volunteer. Have you thought of that? Go to Congo and volunteer in another country or something.
Well, volunteering is cool, but still, I gotta pay the bills.
No, but if you go volunteering, you won't have bills. They'll pay for for your stay there. They'll pay for your food, and you can build houses in Africa or something.
Do they have the kibbutz things, like gigs there? Working in a kibbutz.
Yeah, they do, but think
They
I'm a
used to be
little
a
bit.
big thing in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, it does. It used to be cool. It used to be popular.
I'm telling you this. I think maybe I said maybe it's not the answer. Fake Leg says Tim is offended. This fired subtle shots and called Tim a leech.
I
No, he
didn't.
didn't.
He didn't. He said that he didn't want to be a leech. I'm just saying. Yeah, I think this is like literally the advice. I mean, you should be paying me for this advice. But see, here you go. You don't have a job. That's why I'm offering it to you for free.
Thank you.
All right, because I'm your friend. Tim lives in a
Yeah.
world where working is optional. No, I don't. But look, there's other ways to do. There's a lot of those people. They live in the woods. Haven't you seen those TikToks? All you need is basically a phone. Learn how to do TikTok. You know, one of those instruments. Can you play music? Boom, boom, boom. You know, one of those. Boom, boom, boom. You know, yeah. There's a guy who lives in Antarctica in basically like a fucking like a wooden house that he built himself. He just plays that instrument. That's it. It's cool. It's pretty cool, man. Oh, there's a big discussion about school shootings in the chat.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. America. Well, that's part of America.
Yeah. I'm playing wrong. So
Land of the
All right.
free.
Oh, Birmingham, Captain America, save us.
I
Link.
bet
Who's in chat?
By the way, if anybody wants to hop on the stream, link.
yeah, come on, save this ship.
Save this wagon. What is this? The response to was IPSO factor
Ipso
evidence.
facto. I've forgotten, what does ipso facto mean? Someone intelligent in the chat tell us, what does ipso facto? Is it like circumstantial evidence?
I don't know.
No idea.
Yeah, I used to hear that. I haven't heard that phrase for a long
I
time.
actually have a very, very simple solution to mass shootings in America. If U.S. government just drops a nuclear bomb on every single school, then they will eliminate the whole population, and there will be no more school shootings. It's very, very simple. Hey, Birmingham, we got Aussie Expert. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Hello. Ipso
guys
facto is a Latin. It's a Latin phrase.
Cactus cacti.
Well, somebody said
From
it
the
means that the very fact, or
Yeah,
the very
by the fact itself. I think it means like by the fact itself.
Ah, okay, right. Yeah, thanks. Peeping time and
There's two
Ron.
solutions basically to mass shootings: either no guns or no people. And I think it would be much easier to ban people in America than guns.
Well, actually, Trump says everyone should have guns. Teachers should be
I think
armed.
there should be no people. I think there should be no people. Ban people.
But
Think
Trump
about it.
said
I think
in
I don't care what
every
Trump
single
says,
gun shooting there were people involved. Did you
That's
now
true.
see? Everyone
That's
says,
true.
"Hey, ban guns," but guns.
So you're saying
don't
you should
kill
repeal
people.
murder
People
laws,
kill
Tim?
people. So if you ban people, there would be no people. Then that way we can have a country when there's only guns left, and guns can't shoot other guns.
Yeah,
or
but
other
I agree. I think there should be far more guns than people. We're at about 1.1 to 1 at the moment in USA. I think we should have about 3 or 4 guns per person.
I think there should be 100% to 0 ratio guns to people.
Infinity guns? I'd like to try.
I
I'd like
want
to try
no
infinity
people.
guns.
I actually like. If you think about it, people suck.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, at the moment, Americans buy about 2.2 million guns per month. All of the law enforcement and militaries combined have about 4 million guns. So every 2 months,
it's not enough.
The American consumer buys more guns than all of the world's armies and law enforcement combined.
It's
so
not
I think
enough.
there's really no issue with arming teachers. Like, the army teachers is one step too far.
I think there's too many people. That's the problem. The overpopulation in America. I think the solution is to it's the people. Like everyone points out
Malthusian
the
argument.
obvious that at every mass shootings there's guns involved. At every shooting there's people there's guns involved.
And car crashes and swimming pool
Yeah,
drownings
in countries
suffocations.
that don't have guns, they still have mass
in every
killings.
car
It's just they
crash,
don't
think
use
about
guns.
it this way. In every car crash,
No.
yes,
Paris
there's
is an
cars,
example.
but there's also people.
180 dead in Paris.
Yeah,
I
Paris
beats America's shootings by far.
Yeah, but you look at some countries where they outlaw guns, and you see a huge amount of strong arm robberies. Like I'm not worried about getting robbed for my watch because people have guns where I live, so people aren't going to come and like do these home invasion robberies and that kind of.
Think about it this way: if you ban people, there's going to be no homes to invade. There's going to be no one to invade. Nobody's home.
This is true.
Very
and then
simple.
and then you don't need to even get a job because you don't have a house to pay for. So that's
Now
circular
you're
logic.
thinking. Now,
see, it's a good
you
thing I'm
guys
taking those
are
classes.
Now you get it. Now you get it.
I do like your naturalist views on things, Tim. There's usually too much human chauvinism when people think about whether or not are we special, do we have intelligence, stuff like that. It's like, no, it's just a special form of rust.
Oh my god, unbelievable! It's unbelievable. But guys, the watch market has, I think, totally fucking collapsed. You know what we should do?
Do you think it's collapsed, or is it just kind of rolling downwards? Is it still rolling?
eBay prices over the weekend?
I was just looking at Breitling's earlier today. Breitling Heritage, Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2. We're going for 2,500. Okay.
Okay, so that's about okay.
Insane.
How much were they before? 3,000.
5,000. They
5,000
retail for like 6.
Nah, man, serious.
Yeah. Breitling.
Here they've been around about the kind of. If you're lucky, you'll get it for $2,000. I picked mine up for just over £2,000.
Well, no. Look, Heritage, Super Ocean. Sorry. Super Ocean. That's the regular Super Ocean.
Yeah, that's the
Talking about
regular Super Ocean.
Heritage 2. Look. Hold on. Why did it just jumped over? It was. What happened?
Inflation.
Okay, let's go to
Inflation is
watch.
driving the prices up, Tim. No, nothing.
The inflation. What's happening? This website is so broken. They showed Super Ocean Heritage for like a second, and then they took it away. Where is it? Why it's gone? Maybe they're not
There.
selling it anymore?
No, that's the regular Super Ocean.
Yeah.
There, it's on the end, but that's some crappy chronograph. What the hell's that?
I know it's right. That's what I'm saying. Oh, maybe I have to click here.
They have Super Ocean Heritage chronographs.
Yeah, but that's not what you buy it for, right?
No.
Look, there's the 44, 42, 5,250. These are going for $250. That's nuts.
Not $250. You're saying 2,500.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
2,500.
Yeah.
Wow.
What, from like brand new from the showroom?
Well, not brand new. I'm just saying on eBay, used.
Oh, from eBay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
For 2,500 for Super Ocean Heritage 2. That's with the in-house movement.
I think the date disc is now white text on black now, so that looks like a slightly older iteration of that watch.
No. This is the new one. Well, look, this is I think 2 years old, maybe 3 years old.
Yeah, because the new one, the brand new one, latest version, same Tudor movement, but the date disc is white text on a black background.
No, you're talking about the new Navi timers. The Navi timers.
I'm telling you, man. I was researching this before I
Navi timers
bought
got
one.
the black
So
on
I'm
black.
quite obsessive compulsive about this.
See, Navi timer got the black on black. Roommate hides me, no drinky. Tim, I'm back. Have you drank me yet? No, still have it. Let me go bring it here.
Hey, Dis. Now that Tim's walked away, don't listen to anything he was telling you.
All right, DP's clarified. So the 42mm has the white disc, and the 44mm has the black disc, or the color coded disc. Okay, interesting. But I think Breitling do the best AR crystals.
I would say it would be between Breitling or IWC. I think IWC does pretty good job too.
When should I
I
drink?
haven't seen any of those.
There has to be some kind of special occasion, no?
Now, wait, where did it come from though? Was this from
This was a gift?
Gift from a viewer?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you couldn't. This
super
isn't
viewer.
something that you could sell on the secondary market.
No. I would never sell this.
That'd be bad form.
Yeah, no. This guy, the guy who sent it to me, is a super VIP.
Should you open it when Arch comes to America?
Yeah, that's an idea. Yeah, that could be done. Maybe we'll all go and drink it together in New York for Archie's birthday.
Could you do a parody of Coming to America for Arch? Instead of Akeem coming to America, Archie's coming to America.
Good idea. That's a really good idea. Archie coming to America. What's the movie called? What was it?
Just
Coming to America.
And then they did a
But
sequel.
not the sequel, please. That was
the sequel bad. I
haven't seen the sequel. Is it bad?
Yeah, it's like a circle jerk. It is not funny.
I almost never. Sequels are always so bad. I will say, Top Gun Maverick was pretty decent for a sequel, though.
It was really good.
It was really good.
Like,
there's a term for it. Like these sequels with a long gap, legacy sequel,
Mm.
and like Coming to America 2. The worst way to do a legacy sequel. Yeah, it's got the cast, but it's not funny. They're retreading everything. It's not even interesting. Top Gun, perfect legacy sequel.
There was a lot of interesting watches in that one too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's about 3.
There's a few. You saw
Connolly takes the cake. She takes the cake.
Can somebody buy me this beer? $5, guys. $5 super chat. I'm gonna drink the cold one.
For
You got it in your hand.
Are you gonna wait?
Why do you need to buy it?
Are you gonna shotgun
Super
it?
chat.
Oh, right.
For a super chat.
Shotgun it and get it.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
All over the hardwood
I don't
floors?
want to do it like that. No.
Apparently, one of the worst films is Revolver, that one with Ray Liotta and Jason Statham.
Liotta's done a lot of crap.
Well, it's more Guy Ritchie who had this terrible idea.
Is it Coming to America, right? Coming
to America.
Pull it up, Timmy. Yes. Actually, it's in New York, right? Wasn't it shot?
Yep. When he goes, I love America, and someone goes, fuck you, and goes, yes, and fuck you too.
No.
Tim can be Hakeem to the prince.
Yes. Oh man. We're gonna. Oh, can we get? Oh, and by the way, look
Think
at
of garbage,
all the
think of Archie.
Louis luggage, right? Louis luggage.
Oh, you got to get Archie like a cape, like a cape. And
like
a
a
proper
cape.
a proper crown, like an.
Oh my god, this looks really good. See, maybe. Oh my god.
Start up a collection for it.
The what?
Archie cape fund
for the Don King outfit.
The fund. Well, I'm still $700 short on the movie fund.
I think Archie's far less like Coming to America's Eddie Murphy's Prince and far more like King Ralph.
Oh yeah, John Goodman when he was King of England.
Ooh,
Wrong location, but
ABC gets credit for the idea. Yeah. Hey man. No problem. Don King was very scary. Man, it would be cool. The iconic scenes. We do have to make some stuff. Well, we're gonna do it in San Francisco because he arrived in San Francisco, so he's gonna have to do some. Now, see, that would be cool, like to go to some iconic places and kind of do scenes from there. But like when I was doing London, it kind of worked itself out. You know, the movie worked itself out. But I still have to cut a lot of stuff to bring it down to even the ending. You know, the fake ending.
Well, Borat comes to America. Actually, went to San Francisco.
Oh yeah, actually, like that sequence
reenact
with
some
the
of the
map.
Borat scenes.
I would love to have those sequences, you know, where airplane lands.
Yeah, you got to have the airplane landing establishing shot.
Yeah,
and redo it properly. Don't just use stock footage. That's too easy.
Yeah, has to be like lower quality too, like
low quality. Like I have to film. You know, I still need to get a lens. I still need to get the 70 to 200 lens for that kind of shots.
Yeah.
Super chat, Maldives.
Hey, thank you. Maldives, please use Crocodile Dundee for inspiration too. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, Archie, and if
That
you get
Linda
Blondie in there,
Kozlovsky
that would be
looks-
perfect.
That Linda Kozlovsky looks like Blondie.
She does. Splitting image.
By the way, ooh, hold on, because I got a message, a big message.
Go on.
You grab that big crown. It's like having a man with big package. Right. Okay, America. Let's. You know what? Let's skip planning this thing because we have to start planning Tim going to Australia. Okay, because I'm gonna be going to Australia. That's it. It's actually like I had 2 people who said they will really help me out with this. Okay, with the trip. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna drink this one for Maldives. Maldives, thank you so much, man.
Cheers, Maldives.
Cheers, guys.
Accommodation in Australia is very expensive. That's the number one.
I'm gonna be
number 2, don't fly Qantas.
Qantas
is just. They've been messing around. I got a lot of Aussie friends flying backwards and forwards, and the Qantas just keeps messing around to flights just constantly. Like I'm talking, like they'll get you to the airport, you'll do your thing to get to LAX. Oh, by the way, your plane's cancelled, and then you're waiting till the next day. I've had nothing but bad experiences with Qantas, and they're impossible to get on the phone line. Like 13-hour hold times to get a person.
Tim, could you crash with Green Room?
I want to visit the quail.
Yeah.
Get the up close shot of the quail. Yo,
quail's funny.
The quail. See the Green Room in his natural habitat. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. But I think it's a little bit out of the way. It's out of the way. But the Green Room is gonna come to us. I think that's because he came to see Archie when Archie was flying to actually.
No, Archie met him in Sydney.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, here we go, guys. I got the clean notebook. What do I need to do when because I'm thinking like a how to visit Archie in Australia, the movie.
Or you just like trying to help like walk people through it, or are you saying like how to like survive?
How
like
to
a New Yorker trying to survive in Australia.
How to survive. Too. Now here's the thing: bondage is coming with me. He's gonna be on the trip. Okay, he's gonna be on the trip. I'm gonna try to actually get on the same flight as him. He's gonna be first class. I'm gonna be the back of the plane.
Big question.
The very last row, right by the bathrooms. Just the.
Are either of you scared of bugs? Because bugs in Australia are big, especially in Queensland.
I don't care. I don't care about the bug.
Are you worried about sharks?
I'm all good.
Sharks.
I don't give a fuck.
Jellies.
Nope.
Jellies good.
Kangaroos.
Don't care.
You can box.
Boxing a kangaroo, actually, that is pretty scary, but that would make for a great scene.
So apparently it was Afghans who brought camels to Australia.
Is there a lot of camels in Australia?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
was a
they
thing.
were brought over by Afghans. I thought it was Arabs, but it was actually Afghans. And there's this railway dedicated for them, and it's called the GAN, apparently.
Guys, let me know what you want to see when I go to see Archie in Australia. Okay? Like, what do you want? What you want the footage of? What would you want to see when I'm there?
Well, if riding camels is a thing
in Australia.
Yeah,
I don't know. ABC is saying that. Like I didn't.
They have camels in Australia, but they were imported over in the 1930s or something.
And they do quite well. They're not that harmful to the environment. They've got these big soft pads, so it's not like wild horses where it can ruin the land.
Well, wild horses were reintroduced by the Europeans into the United States, but they'll live in the wild now. Are there wild camels or camels like
horses were in America?
No, they went extinct like a long time ago.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and then they were reintroduced. Right?
I'm pretty sure Native Americans were riding horses.
Well, Native Americans also shot rifles, but they didn't. Like,
no, I know, but that's afterwards.
It was trading. Yeah, well, the tribes that adopted, the tribes that adopted horse riding from the Spanish were the ones that dominated the other tribes. So it was like a huge shift
about that. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
Spanish
sure.
bought them when they conquered America.
So Americans got Mustangs, Australia's got wild camels.
Yeah. Which
is it true? Mooses are really,
horses
really
were introduced by
tall.
the Spaniards.
They're effing huge. It looks.
I saw a lot of camels yesterday, guys.
Because apparently their underbelly is the height of your average human.
Like it can like almost like go over a car if like a normal sedan hits them on the freeway. It's like over the they're huge, and like the way that they walk, it looks weird. It's almost like a cross between like an elephant and like a Star Wars like AT-AT, like walking through the woods. They're pretty big, and they'll F people up too.
Australia is exactly like America, except it's small population. There's no guns, huh?
I don't agree.
There used to be guns.
Australians are very different to Americans.
Yeah,
they got that Aussie accent.
Yeah, they are. They're very different. Americans are friendly. I would describe Americans as being friendly.
By the way, Meech, I took a picture for you. You guys want to see a picture I took for Meech?
Drop a link for me.
I thought Aussies are quite friendly though. They're not like stuck up.
This is at Christie's, guys. This is a picture from
like the Brits.
Well, put it this way: if you're going on public transport in America, I've had countless conversations with people on buses and things like that. But
have you been on the New York
in Australia? It's
I
never
don't think
happened.
New York subway is like that though, is it?
You like that, Meech? You're not a farmer. You're an artist. Meech is not a farmer, guys. He's an artiste.
Is this a? Like,
it's at
clay?
Christie's.
Oh,
that was at Christie's.
I've actually found Aussies to be quite friendly people.
Borbing hard.
They're
got
not
48
obnoxious.
hours to fucking public to go fucking public, or I go public.
Public about what? That horses were imported by the Spanish? What? I don't.
Yeah. Explain camel toes, Tim. What do you mean? Explain camel toes. Go Google it. Google it, man. Australians aren't friendly.
Tim's more of a moose knuckle kind of guy.
Aussies sure, because they didn't have the guns. They didn't.
Yeah,
have the guns.
I know. They went for 2 years of the harshest lockdowns in the world.
But how many Australians died from COVID?
I don't know, but they definitely got as much COVID as everyone else. I mean, they just delayed it for 2 years unnecessarily, and then they had the world's biggest spike of COVID. No other country got the per capita cases as high as Australia did.
So it says 8,800 Australians died from COVID. And what's their
That's
population?
nothing.
I know, but they also have small population.
They also had what were these like in not an internment camp, but the quarantine camps? What the
They only got
called
25
concentration
million,
camp.
20
I
Well,
know,
you can
like,
look up the
what the
Wikipedia
F? Like,
definition of concentration.
people are like,
camp.
we
It
should
is
get
a
rid of our
concentration
guns.
camp.
It's like, F that. Like seeing people
They
like
built
drug out of their homes in
multi-billion-dollar
China
concentration
and like in
camps
Australia. It's
that
like,
would-
oh my gosh.
Yeah, they built multi-billion-dollar concentration camps, and they got nothing to do with them anymore. What do you think's going to happen eventually?
Oh no, there's always a use for a concentration camp. Don't worry about it. They'll repurpose it for something else.
What are we looking at?
Wait.
Looks like an auction website.
25. 26 million.
Oh, we talked about watches.
Oh no. There's no watch talk allowed here.
Man, what a bad stream. What a bad stream.
Yeah. The lead says Aussie Express should run for prime minister and show everybody how to manage a pandemic. Everyone's
Australians wouldn't want a prime minister that actually did their job. It's not what they like.
So what's the new guy going to be like?
Politics
Do
is
you think?
hard.
Same as the last one.
Really?
Probably ousted within 2 years. Like they change prime minister every 3 years, but in reality, like the average is like 1, 2. Like, and it's basically it's whatever the mining companies say. Like there was a prime minister, Kevin Rudd, and then he decided to introduce really popular, extremely popular, controversial but popular, and he introduced a super tax for mining companies. And then about 2 weeks later, he was replaced without a vote with a new prime minister, Gillard. And what did the news have to say? What they had to say was, "We got a female prime minister, guys."
Yay.
Don't ignore the fact that you challenge the mining companies, you immediately get ousted.
How did they oust them? Is it like
so the way the
some
prime
kind of a
minister is
process?
selected is not by vote, it's by party politics and stuff like that. And basically they did this underhanded table dealing and they got rid of him and got this other woman in charge because he was pissing off the mining companies too much.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever the biggest company that's usually they got the most control. The money, guys. It's all about the money.
But I mean, what isn't surprising is who gets
like
control.
every country, though.
But what is surprising is Australians' reaction, where they're like, "Yeah, we got a female prime minister."
Well, but that just goes to show because what happens, these guys, whoever did the tactic, right? They put someone in place that they thought would get a good reaction, right? It's like anyway, it's a strategy. It's a strategy, man. Like if they put someone like not like it's a distraction, right? Like by the way, did you see it? Elon Musk made some kind of a big announcement that he demands that all workers return back to offices, right? Which is like a great distraction because he's getting sued. They're firing 10% of the staff, and he comes up with this thing where this really stern letter: I demand that all workers have to go back to working at the offices, right? Strategies. It's I mean, that's politics. It's politics, man. Like
Boris
you
Johnson,
do,
actually, diversion tactics.
yeah, diversion tactics. So there's all these tactics, but like, look, politics are really complex, and if you don't know politics, it's really tough to understand what's happening.
Well, if Tesla, it's a bit of circular logic there, because he said we're going to lose about 10%, but he also predicts their headcount will be up by the end of the year.
Yeah, anticipating. Well, they're anticipating that they're going to do some layoffs, right?
Well, they're getting rid of. I think they're getting rid of 10% of the staff. That's not good for like if your company has to fire 10% of the staff, that's not good for stock, right? That does not inspire confidence in a company.
Well, but the people returning is for his executives. Like he's wanting his executive management team saying, like, you guys need to be like in the office.
It doesn't matter whether people return or not. That's a diversion tactic. That is just something to take away from the main from what is happening. The crisis that's happening at Tesla is the fact that they have to lay off 10% of staff. They're suing.
The reality is, do they have to lay off 10%, or are they cutting the fat? Like. You're laying off your 10%. That's like, yeah, you're not productive anyway.
That's layoffs. You're laying off staff.
No, because they're going to be hiring.
If you're firing 10% of your staff, that's a fucking big deal. I mean, nobody lays off 10% of the staff and says, "Oh, we're just getting rid of unnecessary staff." That's what Marcelo did. Literally, that guy who Marcelo brought in, that Shane guy. When you bring in Shane to cut the fat, you're not doing it because we're trying to make the company more efficient. No. It's but and then you say something like this. I demand that all work. It's a diversion, but it's a
I agree. It's a diversion. Like they've said multiple things, as in they're laying off staff, like giving targets of percentage numbers and saying you should resign if you don't come in remote. And that's completely in the face of every single person who works there who's been remote for the last 2 years. They're saying, "Oh, you were just pretending for 2 years," even though the last 2 years have easily been Tesla's most successful.
I'm not. By the way, Omar, I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying the guy is really smart. He knows how to do a good diversion tactic. When the company is going through crisis, when there is a thing to manage, come up with a way to divert people. Because, like, look, he doesn't want these layoffs to affect the stock prices. So he created something else that people can focus on, which shows how he's a very smart guy. He knows how to play politics.
Yeah, as an example, he plays with the search engine terms all the time. So there was going to be a whistleblower coming out. Now they know about these things beforehand because journalists will go out and say, here's your potential point of comment. And the day before the article comes out, he had Tesla release the cyber whistle, which is literally a whistle. You can look it up. Look up Tesla whistle or cyber whistle. And so now you just get this Cybertruck-looking whistle instead of an actual whistleblower at Tesla.
Oh my!
So completely pollute the search term.
That's
just
genius.
You want to buy one? Get a cyber whistle. That's the only whistleblowing that's happening at Tesla. It's just cyber whistles.
Holy shit! Yeah, this is what I'm saying. He's a genius. He's very, very smart. He's a billionaire for a reason because he knows how to play in the realm of politics.
Hold up. Dude, this is a cool looking whistle, number one.
Pretty cool whistle.
And number two, it's out of stock and it's only
It's going to go over retail. It's a hype whistle, guys. It's a hype whistle.
It's on my browser, it's showing that it costs 645 Dogecoin.
Oh!
Wow. Wait, that's like $200. Is a whistle worth $200? I know.
It's a cyber whistle. It's electric.
It's not just
electric power. No more gas powered whistles, guys. Fuck that.
You get the cyber whistle, and that'll tide you over until you actually get a real Cybertruck. Whenever that happens.
What the hell is
to
this?
Be last year.
Mossad this.
Oh.
What the fuck is this? Full disclosure: the Israeli Ministry of Defense has planted me within the watch tubes to observe, report, and deter any of all the Zionist sentiment stage 2, seek and destroy.
Your cover is blown.
You've
been made.
We're on to you,
been
Dis.
made.
You're on to you, Dis. Shoot.
Thank you.
That's funny. Maybe painting doors was not the reason I was fired. Ooh. Maybe that was a diversion tactic. It's pretty funny. Yeah, but no, I'm just saying. It's an interesting situation. I paid my deposit on Cybertruck 3 years ago. That thing still hasn't came out?
I saw a Hummer EV the other day in a parking lot. I was at a restaurant and then the Hummer EV comes along. So Hummer EV's made it out before the Cybertruck.
How difficult is it to fucking make a electric car? What the hell is he taking so long?
About as difficult as it takes to make the cyber semi. That's
What the fuck?
that tractor trailer rig that was announced like 6 years ago.
Holy.
But don't forget, the Tesla robot comes out next month.
Tesla is just doing what most tech companies do. Nothing clever. They want to reduce staff. Well, I don't know. They want. Nobody wants to reduce staff by 10% because you want to.
I don't know any tech company reducing staff by 10%.
Yeah. Okay. I never heard.
If you were a manager, wouldn't you kind of wish like you could like Thanos like your lowest 10% of like?
But you don't know what the 10% is.
It's like, yeah,
it doesn't exist. This is the thing. Lowest 10% don't exist because you can never tell who you need, who you don't. That's just the nature. And also, if you're growing a company,
depends on the job.
You want to take the no. Here's the thing: if you're growing a company, if you want to later make a fucking trucks, then you want to make semi. If you want to grow a company, you want to take the lowest 10. That's already trained staff. You don't want to like. I'll take if my company's growing, right? I'll take the fucking lowest 10. They're gonna be better than any fucking newbie. A new hiree, a fucking someone who's already on the job for 10 years, and then maybe they're not. Well, and also this whole thing, like the tests. I'll tell you this, guys. As someone who went through the teaching program, tests are bullshit. They don't tell you anything.
Agree, 100%.
They tell you nothing. So it is impossible to identify who's good, who's bad. It's impossible.
You see, I've got to tell you one thing because I was a teacher for about 5 years, 5-6 years.
Bullshit.
I was a math teacher.
Dude, we had a classroom of 20 would-be teachers, right? These people who were going to be teachers, right? And we were asked to grade a paper.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of that paper, we got every single score. 24 teachers graded the paper in literally we had to score it from 1 to 10. There was a grade from 1 to fucking 10.
Yeah, but then you guys probably didn't have a good rubric for
we
scoring.
had the rubric. We had the fucking rubric. That's the thing. And also the fucking rubric. The rubrics are also bullshit. Because like the rubric is supposed to create.
I would agree that a lot of them are, but I think that you can actually test to a certain standard, right? It depends on what you're testing, right? So you're creating a test to measure something,
and most people don't. And actually, no one is. And this is the thing: no one is. And it was like that was the real. Oh, I'm just saying.
So if I test someone, right? So let's say in going back to guns, right? You can come up with a test to test proficiency in a skill, right? So it's like, hey,
maybe
you're measuring a skill.
A gun,
here's a stopwatch.
You're shooting at a target, right?
Yeah, but you can judge accuracy.
No, but there's also variables that are not included when you're shooting a gun, right? You don't know. Maybe on that day someone had just had a bad day and they're shooting worse.
Yeah, and then you let them retest a couple weeks later. So, but I'm saying that there's a way that you can set up.
But you can't. But nobody does. You can't retest in the school. You can't just keep taking the test until you succeed.
Again, I think a lot of tests are made poorly, but you can create a test.
A
lot of tests are really a test of memory. That's all they're testing.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
100%.
And it's like, and at that point, they're not
memory
testing
is
anything.
a component. Memory is a component of intelligence, right? So there's some kids that they're gonna be able to.
It's just random. It's just completely random. Because look, you could be reading a book. You could be reading an article, right?
Yep.
And what you memorize will be random compared to what other person memorizes.
Yeah.
You will not remember the whole article.
So it depends on what subject you're talking about. Like marking an English essay is different to marking a math.
It's most subjects. Yeah. No, but I'm just giving an example.
Well,
when then later you test it, it's just literally a matter of luck because some people will memorize certain things that others won't. And if you're lucky enough to memorize those particular details that are then randomly tested, you will get a better score. and it's just all random.
But if you're doing like a job application, right? And so like for my job, like there's a job application and everyone takes a big exam that is scored, right? And on some of them, it's, there's a lot of reading or map reading or things like that. And then there's a series of questions that's asked later. Sometimes it's like an audible, like 5-minute diatribe of information. And then later it's the questions are, oh, well, if your last name started with A through M, what day are you supposed to report to blah, blah, blah. And you can test 100 people and you'll see some people that will like excel in like, what they heard, they were able to remember more of the data, or what they read, they were able to recall more of the data.
I'm with Tim on this one. Like in my industry, we don't give people like a test, quote unquote. We'll ask, but what we do is we ask them to solve a problem in front of us and work with us to solve the problem. So it's like a little exercise, but that's not a test.
That's a form of a test though, right? It's just what they're trying to measure, like
it's impossible.
Creative problem solving. And so that's a different type of intelligence.
I wish it was, but like there's so many variables. There's so many variables and everything is just so random, because like even though what you're saying, like sometimes you just get lucky. Some days you just remember things better than other days.
But let's say you're wanting to hire someone like for a specific task on a computer, right? You can do a keyboard typing test and say, how many words per minute can you type, right? So you're measuring a specific skill that,
again, if you just want to hire someone who types fastest, but that guy could just be fucking late to work. Like I could type really fast, but I'm gonna be late to work every single fucking day. And how do you know that? You wouldn't know that. Yeah, you hired me because I'm a fast typer, but just because I'm a fast typer doesn't mean anything.
Then they contact your last. But that's why they also then they go and they get references and they say, what, this guy couldn't paint a door? What?
But those references are also fake. I can get a fake reference. By the way, this has this. If you need a reference, I'll give you an amazing reference. Okay.
Tim, I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but it's kind of boring.
Most companies don't check references anymore.
Yeah, like it's all the references are fake. Tests are, it's all fucking it's like, dude, and also people change once they're once they're working. Like if someone is really motivated, someone could be a bad typer, but they could do a better job once they're on the job because they might be motivated. It's just the whole thing is just this whole situation. It's fucking cacti.
It's enough to make you just not get a job.
It's just that's why I was like, fuck it. I retired at 32. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to do. I don't want to do tests. I don't want to do interviews.
Like our interviewing mechanisms at the company I work for, I'm pretty confident in them. Like we're asking them to problem solve. We're not talking about rote memory of anything. And we're asking about experiences and we're digging in. We're not just allowing them to tell a story. We say, so yeah. But none of that resembles a test like in academia. You know what I mean?
Because that shit is real.
And actually, a lot of people, their first job has very little to do with their degree.
Yeah. But if you're asking someone, like, so this isn't a problem that they're given in writing and they're given time to solve. You're actually asking them in an interview type setting for them to now solve this problem.
Interviews are also bullshit.
Yes.
Because when you're trying to understand someone, like your judgment is so clouded based on what the person looks like. Like you could be so distracted by someone's watch and you don't even realize it. Like Birmingham, if you had to fucking interview someone and they're wearing a fucking Rolex Submariner, you'll be like, dude, this is the fucking guy that I want to hire.
No, you'll be jealous of. They'll be jealous of you and won't give you the job.
If it's a teenager comes in with the fucking day date, there's no fucking way you would be able to judge the person. Honestly, you would be so fucking thrown off.
I might be able to ask about it. It is.
You would be so thrown off. You wouldn't even know what the hell is happening,
ABC.
Man.
Explorer 36mm is instant hire.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude.
Instant hire.
ABC got another one.
And that's the thing. We're fucking human.
He'll probably be racist.
Yeah, I know that if I was told, hey, you have to hire a couple of teenagers for a fucking pool job, and I get a bunch of
Mind
guys,
you,
one's wearing a fucking day date with the fucking olive dial, I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
I do notice when people come into job interviews though, and they're wearing a suit and they wear like a G-Shock, it does bother me a little bit. It's like, dude,
really?
That's
That
what I'm
was
saying.
me. When I
Yeah.
was working in finance, I had a suit, tie, French cuffs, cufflinks, and a G-Shock.
cool.
But I was young. I was
I
like
noticed.
between 22 and 27 was my days in finance.
Yeah, but just from a standpoint of like life experience, it's like, okay, this is.
I know a lot of guys are wearing these Garmin watches.
Yeah,
true. Yeah,
Garmin
G-Shock's
watches
not much different to a Garmin.
But some of them are like the big
Garmin's
fat,
quite
like Mud
sophisticated.
Masters that like it doesn't go under the sleeve at all, so it looks funny. It's like, man, you should have.
All right, man, G-Shock with the suit. What the fuck? I hate that.
I'm gonna have to clarify. I had a steel G-Shock.
Oh, okay, steel G-Shock.
Oh,
maybe
you're doing one of those fancy like titanium ones, or like $1,000.
No.
Yeah.
I thought about titanium, but
Respect,
no.
man.
Back at the
Those are
time,
not
it was
cheap.
just like $400. That's what I wore in Switzerland. I was working in the Swiss Stock Exchange wearing a G-Shock.
Yeah, but you come in wearing one of those like Casio F91W.
God tier.
Oh yeah,
God
yeah,
tier.
one of those like pieces of garbage, and you're like, what, like some prospective like stockbroker for someone that could be like, nah.
No, they'll trust you with their money. They're like, this guy's not dumb. This guy's not frivolous.
Bourbon Hard, when I interview, question, or interrogate, the only things I hear is exactly what I want and what I want to and what strengthens my case. That's the thing. That's what people do.
It's a good avatar.
You
No,
can
that's
only
bad.
hear
No, that's
and
bad.
retain shit that interests you. And
No, but you
that is
shouldn't.
when you're doing interview, you only remember things that someone said that caught your particular biased attention.
No, you should be talking to people with an open mind and let the evidence lead you where the evidence takes you, not where
It's
your
hard, though. It's
predisposition
impossible.
is.
That's
wanting it
not
to
what
go.
happens. Come on, Bourbon.
It's
No cop
impossible.
actually
It's
does that.
impossible. It is just you just
No,
need
it's
computers.
possible. It's possible.
By the way,
you just have to be intentional about it.
by the way, there's like a study where a computer would do like there's like how you have a judge who decides like the sentence, etc., based on the whatever the evidence, right? And basically there's an algorithm and basically it proved that judges are just completely random. Their decisions are based completely on complete randomness. No, literally, there's a study that they proved it.
So okay, so it depends on what you mean. So a lot of judges will have like what they'll call like a judge's book, right? And so you go in a judge's office, and so different judges will like sentence differently. So you can look at like all the judges in the country and say like, oh, it's random.
Differently. And even when they believe that they're fair and they're judging based on but the point is it is completely fucking random. They're not consistent at all.
Well, I think what you might be referring to is a study that's referenced in Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman, and it looked at judges responsible for looking at what was TPG thing? He recently got off probation. So probation judges judging whether or not it's time for them to either leave or go off probation, that sort of thing. It's very tractable. They have to go through many of these a day. And they found that as they got towards lunch, like the closer to lunch, the more likely they're going to be denied.
Oh my god!
And when they came back, that it started off a nice high rate of success, and then towards the end of the day, it went down again. I mean, these are people's lives.
Yeah.
And they could provably show that their lack of sugar was affecting their decision making.
Yeah, it was the morning snack, and like lunchtime. So it's like they're more lenient. They're more lenient after. So it's like they have their break, eat something, and then it's like, okay, they come back and then they're they're more lenient, like they were at the beginning of the day, and then same thing after lunch break. It's like they're more lenient, and you get later into the day where it's like your patient wears a little bit thin,
cactus.
and
it's all a disaster. Oh, we got
Well-
the judge. We got the judge in the chat. The judge, no Rolex, maximum sentence has Rolex probation.
Class.
Guys, I've got to jump off, but it's been great talking to you all about different things, actually. I quite enjoyed the conversation
Weird.
today. And
Weird conversation.
have a good night, good day.
Why do you have to get off so quickly there, Cam?
All jokes aside.
Abort. Camera just got shot.
Just to turn on the light. I'm going back downstairs.
ABC.
That's a good one. ABC, get some sleep, man.
Yep,
Get
yep.
some sleep.
I will.
okay?
Cheers.
Bye.
Take care. All. Bye.
That's so funny though. That judge comment. That's it. I mean, that's the fucking ridiculous thing about it. Angelic Slayer. I asked my 22-year-old son about Eminem this morning. He's an Eminem scholar. Oh shit. He said that the reason Eminem is the best is because of his use of polyrhythm and rapping across the beat. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Ross, the leads you're accused to love Run the Shrink is actually intelligent and thoughtful. We love Run the Shrink. The Run the Shrink is amazing. What did the lead say that Ross was curious about? The lead says, worry about something that is never going to happen, i.e. climate change. Well, climate change is already happening. Bullshit. Just because Jeff Bezos and Prince Harry and Justin Trudeau tells you to. Wake up, man. Smell the coffee. I don't know. I think I feel like climate change actually, that's a weird. Yeah, but it is fucking, things are changing. And not only like forget about the fucking climate change. The fact that Ukraine is being invaded and all that food. Ukraine is what's the biggest
the climate change hysteria. It has died down since Ukraine, COVID. It put it on the back burner, and we're not underwater. I mean,
I'm just curious, who are the biggest food suppliers? Who produces the world's food? China, number 1. United States, number 2. India, followed by Russia, then Brazil.
So you're saying the most populous countries produce more food?
I think you'll find that exports is different though. So even though a country may produce X amount, how much they actually export, what enters the market is a little bit more. So Ukraine is an example where they actually represent a large amount of wheat exports, even though they may not be the most dominant producer of wheat.
Yeah.
Interesting. The world's okay. Here we go. That's 22.
But I think even more concerning is their fertilizer production. Ukraine and Russia combined is like 30% of potash or something. So it just means even though all the other wheat may be produced in other countries, the fertilizer that they need is now more expensive as well. So not only is there a lower supply, the supply that you get is much more expensive.
Fuck. Yeah. That's the fucking problem, guys. That's the fucking problem. The food shortage. It won't
cut out the
United
pancakes,
States,
guys.
but the thing is, it will affect the poorest countries in the world, and then now affecting the poorest countries in the world is gonna affect like immigration. It's gonna it's gonna be
gotta cut out the organic food, guys. You're demanding lower yield crops for no reason just because you can afford it.
Maldives, £1.79. Is that Yoda going from one YouTuber to another?
His name's Grogu, or the child. It's not Yoda.
Oh,
and he's popping up everywhere. Actually, Big Meech has one. that's made its way.
Or is it the same one?
The little green guy, the little green guy on Instagram. Yep, he made his way over to Big Meech's place.
Pigsley says, Tim, when are you ending the halftime? Come on, guys! If you enjoyed this crazy show, super chat. Pay-per-view. Camp Branson Lee. I'm going back downstairs. By the way, oh yeah, Cam was kicked off the show for $5. Omar, everyone's an expert on everything now. Yeah, that's. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Hey. Nice. Go, careful. Come back. Hey, go. You know what? If we just leave this for 30 minutes, that's probably going to bring in more super chats.
This is Hugo, darling.
Oh, Hugo. Nice. Australia buys all our cheap pine from Ukraine. Now it's not available for our building industry is crumbling. The industry was already tight on the margins before Ukraine. Holy shit. Yeah, and Omar, man, that is hilarious. Yeah. Everyone is expert on everything. One thing though, I'm expert on nothing. Fuck me that 2 hours to finish application passport. Still have to go to Australian post office to lodge documents with photo. I have to renew my passport as well. Mine's expiring in 24. So 2 years left. 2 years. Still got time, but after COVID, renewing your passport in the United States has been a bitch. Birmingham, when's your passport expiring?
Oh, I have more than 5 years on it.
I've got an appointment for a passport for my baby, but it's like 2.5 months out.
That's gonna be tough.
Are you gonna get just like oh wait, you're not getting the
Yoda?
We can get the passport cards.
Is with Birmingham. Unfortunately, their BMI hampers their policing ability. Oh, body mass index. That's pretty good. Not you though. You don't go to Dunkin' Donuts. By the way, is it true that cops really like Dunkin' Donuts, or is that fake news? Is it just advertisement?
So here's the true story, and part of this is actually New York is to blame for some of this, right?
What the fuck?
And like places like Boston. So before like the 50s, right? Before you had like fast food, before Tim Wright had his coveted Taco Bell, okay? There wasn't a lot of places that would be open 24 hours that you could like grab a bite to eat and run. It would just be like diners, right? Where they'd like smoke inside. You could sit down and order like, your coffee and your meal, but it took a while to make.
Yeah.
So a donut is like, because it's like a fried pastry, it's something you can just grab and go. So a lot of cops that would be like a beat cop or like they're walking around, they have to be able to like keep moving. So that's one of those things where it's like, hey, I just want something where I can just like a finger food that I can take with me. So now.
So you're saying like in Paris, they would have been picking up croissants, but they're not maligned by picking them up. It's not frowned upon.
Maybe, but if you think about it though, right? Like who doesn't like a donut? So
listen, in France,
it's a holdover.
In France, they don't make croissants until 10 a.m. and then when they make them, they're only available from 10 to 12. Then they throw them out because they're no longer good for eating.
That seems wasteful. Almost.
They're so picky. Like you have to eat the pastry. Their pastry when it's perfectly done. Like baguettes, they'll make them in the morning. They'll sell them until like whatever, until lunch, and then that's it. They're no longer fresh, so they no longer sell them. You're not supposed to eat, and then like people, like French people, they will refuse them. Like, how could you eating a fucking 2-hour-old baguette? The fuck? Were you mental?
What are you peon?
Yeah. They're like, dude, that's like for us, that's like eating a week-old refrigerated burrito. That's how they look at you. Yeah,
that's gross.
Yeah, it's rough.
No, I'm gonna definitely
for clarity, this dinosaur has nothing to do with Rat One.
Can you get inside it? Is that like a thing? Can you get inside?
It's nowhere near that big.
Those Halloween costumes are pretty funny though. The ones that like blow up and you can like actually. You got like the kid with the little window like in his chest, so they can like walk around.
Yuri says day-old baguettes are harder than the brick. You can knock a guy out with a day-old baguette. It's like a baseball bet. What is this? Strip club cops. Bourbon Hut is right. We love 24-hour establishments. What the hell?
You know, there's a lot of Starbucks that are 24 hours.
Yeah.
And they're, I would say they're frequented far more than the donut shop.
They should have they should have donuts at Starbucks. I'm surprised that they don't have.
They have the cake pops.
Cake pop. Oh, the on the stick.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing, man. That's for little girls.
They do their little pastries. Yeah, they don't do like
the only men that should buy those pops are the ones wearing a 36 Explorer, man. You know, you're not allowed.
Is Starbucks food any good? Last time I even tried was like 10 years ago. Maybe more.
You know what's good?
Their coffee's not even good.
One thing that's good. Grilled cheese. Their sourdough grilled cheese sandwiches. That is the only thing that's good.
They do, yeah. They do like breakfast sandwiches, like almost like a sausage McMuffin, but like
but that stuff is expensive.
A little better. Yeah. Starbucks is a little more expensive. But
wait, you're saying that Starbucks does better breakfast than McDonald's? I mean, McDonald's, they actually cook those eggs for real, like just then. Like that's a fresh egg, not like the Starbucks.
No, McDonald's.
I don't eat. I don't eat either one. It's been a long time since I've had a breakfast from either one of those places.
McDonald's breakfast is still how to say it? It's the real deal. It's a real egg. It's real ham. It's not, it's the only unprocessed thing they actually have, that egg.
That ham looks pretty processed though.
No, I didn't say the ham, just the egg.
The cheese that they use is like that's like fake. That's some fake.
That's just
cheese.
made of glue, right? That's just regular glue. That's not a real cheese. That is actually made out of corn syrup. If you guys didn't know.
I don't know. It's just
amazing. That's a scientific marvel.
Yeah. Van Lux, Tim Hortons. Oh, Tim Hortons. I think I had Tim Hortons once.
I've never been. Heard good things.
Baguettes are made in a steam oven. That is what makes the brilliant crust and soft interior.
And so are they just get hard real quick because of the moisture?
I think so. But like you have to eat it within that window. You know, because it's got the extremely crispy exterior, but you have to eat before the interior cools. Because if it cools, that's it.
Then it's like a biscotti,
Yeah. You can't actually. I tried breaking one over my knee, almost injured myself. Tried like breaking it like that. It's impossible. It's impossible. Injured my my knee. Very dangerous. DP watch surprised me. Insane what happens if you're eating fast food 24/7.
No, that's been debunked so many times. That guy won't even reveal his food diary. And he even showed in his own documentary a guy who ate a Big Mac every single day for like decades. He was perfectly fine.
A Big Mac every day. It sounds like I would go for a Big Mac right now. Maybe that's what I will do later today. Go for a Big Mac.
Did you have Taco Bell earlier?
No.
That was a different.
That
was yesterday's meal.
I had pizza from 7-Eleven because it was 2 slices for $1. 2 slices for $1.
Gross. 7-Eleven pizza.
7-Eleven food.
Have you seen the super chat? It's 2 slices of pizza for a single $1. There's no. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what the fuck happened in this world. We're still. I mean, it's hard to get. Look, I mean, I'm just saying. I had no choice. It was a tough day. Excel Rush. Here they go again. The Earth has been calling for the last 28 straight years. More ice now than any time since the last ice age. Really?
That's actually true. There's a caveat, but it is true.
What's the caveat?
We're in an interglacial period. There's still ice on the poles. Like that.
The caveat is that it's different ice.
What's the difference?
As in, there's been new ice forming and other ice melting, and net it's been more ice. There's more ice. So
Well,
it's
exactly,
both true that entire glaciers have carved off and floated off into the ocean and melted, but it's also true that more ice has been created on the poles.
Well, I don't think more ice is the same as. It's not where the ice is. It's not the quantity of ice. It's where the ice is that matters most. No.
But right now we have ice. We have ice on the tips. We have ice on our poles. That hasn't always been true.
Ooh, Mrs. Expen.
Hey.
Yeah, someone was saying earlier that Australia is good for really nice-looking Asian chicks with Australian accents.
Hey,
that's my wife.
What did she bring you though?
Spam musubi.
Oh, see, that's some fast food that I could get behind.
Damn.
Those are so good.
This is also for my 4-year-old.
Smiley faces. Look at you, man.
Ridiculous.
Okay, that's a children's plate from IKEA.
Oh, that one is
yes.
steamy.
Where
maybe my son rejected this already. He said no, not good enough.
Wow.
That's probably what's happened here. My son said no.
Wait, is that so? That's like really popular in Hawaii. In the States?
No. We picked it up. We really, I'm a big fan of Spam. So I said, I love this.
Okay, that's why you like
the salt. It's the salt.
Egg McMuffin. Like the egg McMuffin.
Salt, guys. It's so good. DP says every 10,000 years there's an ice age. New York will be tropical at some point in the future, then covered in snow. Fuck.
Probably.
I don't mind the tropical. That's why. Okay. That's why I retired. Fuck this. Working. I mean, Casey, you can bring the ice to the iceberg, but you can't make the iceberg eat the ice. Good point.
Best watch to face the next ice age, though, Tim. Explorer 2.
Hells to the Polar Explorer 2. I'm ready.
What are the chances they'll release an Explorer 1 with a white dial? Like the original.
Ooh. Next year? When? When do you think? I don't think next year.
There's no reason. There's no way.
No. They might just to throw people off. Just make something fun. Sometimes they do this shit. You know, like in an off year, they might do. So, for example, next year the Daytonas will be re-released. I think next year Daytona 2. I'm really hoping for Daytona 2.
Isn't it an odd number anniversary? Like 60 or something like that?
Yeah, for Daytona, yeah. That's why I think it's going to be big.
Nah, they don't have to do anything. They'll do as much as they did for the Explorer 2 last year.
No, I think... No. I think it's going to be huge. I'm expecting Daytona 2. Because if they want to really fucking make something that is impossible to get, Daytona 2 would be beautiful.
They've done white dial Air Kings before.
Daytona 2. I looked at rumors like that. I mean, this is just the most wildly speculated thing possible, I think.
Yeah, why? I would just think they would just introduce a new Daytona.
Yeah, I think at best you get like two-tone rose gold Daytona.
Yeah, because when they've done like a 2, right? It's like they're adding complications to it, right? Like the Explorer, and then they had the Explorer 2 that had the 24-hour hand indicator.
It's too much.
So if they were going to do a Daytona 2, it would be more than just a chronograph, I would think.
And yeah, would they replace the Daytona? That seems unlikely. To me, they've got just so many variants that to kill the entire line would be just too much work.
Well, but if they're doing the two, it's like they keep the original, like so they have the Yachtmaster, and then they have the Yachtmaster 2, right? The countdown timer, but they still have the Yachtmaster. So if they were to have a Daytona 2, I would think they would still keep their Daytona line. The Daytona 2 would just be adding a complication to it, right? So they could redesign it a little bit, make it like a split-second chronograph. Yeah, there's no...
Like the Daytona 2, it just sounds like a bad movie.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. There's something
true.
weird
Just
about the name.
a bad sequel.
I don't know. Like Yachtmaster 2, that's not well received regardless of the name. But if we really... So it's GMT Master 2 is the only one that's like current, survived.
Yeah.
People don't mind the sequel.
Actually, yeah. But... And they didn't. I guess they didn't. They don't still have their GMT Master, but at least the GMT Master 2, that was more to delineate the upgraded movement, though, because the original GMT Master, it wasn't a true GMT that had a jumping hour hand, right? Once they created
it's still
the new
a true
movement.
GMT, but yeah, you're right. It's to distinguish the jumping hour. And personally, I actually would prefer a GMT Master. I'd rather quick set date over jumping hour, personally. Like I don't see the problem with using the bezel to track the second time zone instead of using a jumping hour. And
that's, I think, the argument why, because some people, they might call them like a caller GMT, right, or an office GMT, where people that their watch winds down and then they have to set it. Some people are like, no, I'm not changing time zones all the time, so you could make the argument that the jumping hour isn't as big of an issue. Some people might actually prefer it.
I spend more time setting my GMT Master 2 than I do changing time zones. So I prefer the GMT Master 1.
Tim, on the other hand, he doesn't set the time on his watches. So
it's pointless. it really is pointless.
I met Tim in New York and he was wearing his Daytona. And legit, I was like, dude, you really didn't set the time on it. He's like, yeah, no.
Why would I do that?
That's not why.
It's still a no-no, but the Daytona is a little bit more forgivable. It is pretty illegible.
Who was it? Like,
it's hard to read.
Was it Andy Warhol that like famously had the Cartier tank, and like he didn't set the time. He's like, you don't have a Cartier to tell the time. Like, that's not why you have it. It's like, oh, okay,
exactly.
I don't know. That's still douchey. I don't care.
It's like
it's artistic. It's artistic and free spirited.
It's a fashion statement.
Exactly.
Daytona. This is just a graduate. This is my diploma. Daytona is just a diploma that I graduated from college or something. That's it. It's just a thing. I got it at retail. That's it.
Have any of you? Well, we already know Tim. Have Dis and Birmingham, do you ever want to watch without setting it properly?
No, I always set my watches. I use them to tell the time.
No,
I'm not saying time, but like they may have an extra complication there, the day of the day.
Can you imagine people who collect like super complicated watches, like perpetual calendars or some nonsense like that?
That's where I think that's where a watch winder makes sense.
I would hate that. Yeah, no, but then you're putting all this wear and tear. If you're not wearing that watch, I would feel bad. If you're not wearing a perpetual calendar every single day, I would feel bad even for owning one. Think about it. I mean, what's the point?
Yeah, to flex.
Yeah.
At that point,
what the hell?
I guess
you probably have enough money that you won't care about it.
I got you here, Birmingham. I got the Nanook 910.
Oh, you did?
I got it.
Yeah, okay. So did you get it with the actual watch insert or just the plain?
No,
phone?
I did what you did, but I got some microphone. Let me get it.
Yeah.
What is that? What is 910?
We'll show you.
What the fuck is he talking about? You guys are scaring me.
No idea, man.
Are you freaked out? This?
Yeah, I am.
Your mind's about to be blown. This
looks like a serious suitcase.
A suitcase.
A watch box. What is it?
It's whatever you want it to be, Dis. That's the beauty behind
What
it.
is that?
So it's a weatherproof case. Now I was already using one. I was using a Pelican 1170, which is only good for 4 watches, which is normally fine for me. But I wanted to have a few more pieces at home more recently. Just a little transition happening, so I needed something secure to be able to put all of them in for just a few days.
Hey, we're not judging the transition, man.
Yeah.
What?
It's not wrong. It's just different.
And then I put microfiber on here, and then microfiber underneath as well.
Okay, that's a nice touch.
Because you're pushing this foam down on your watch, which they could collect dust or something, and
I would also
wonder.
This. I would wonder. Not that I would be worried about like sapphire scratching or like steel, but if you had an exterior AR coating, like that's when I would wonder, like would there be enough friction that over time that could maybe wear it off? Man, that's a killer.
Did you get that? Dude. Did you cut that out yourself?
Yeah.
Those squares?
Yeah, they're just pre-perforated.
So it's called like pick and pluck or pick and pull. So you can like pinch them and then like
they come out.
Yeah, and then it comes out. So people usually these are like really common in like the firearms community or like some like EDC, but you can kind of like make your own.
Why is it tempting? Building out. Why is it tempting?
Because I don't keep all my watches in one place. I keep them for security.
This is very rare for me.
I don't keep them all at home.
A year that I've had them all together.
Yeah, so I'll just if I was like trying to transport.
You need to take a picture, Aussie. You need to take a picture. We're gonna do a collection review.
Yeah, do you have a? I have a picture
of it.
Hype
watches.
Hype watches.
I used a bit of glue to make the perfect watch pillow here, because just on its own, like this, wasn't enough.
Okay.
But I also like having a little bit of stand up so that the watch sits just a little bit towards my face when it sits in the thing.
Very clever.
Yeah, and they do have like watch specific inserts inside, but the case themselves is like $50 for like a hard-sided case. And if you look at some of the Dirty Nasty flippers, they'll have like Pelican cases or some of these like hard cases for taking to do with their little backpack dealings.
Would Pelican equivalent be more expensive? Or?
Yeah, Pelican's like kind of.
I was actually doing some price history on that. Pelican over the last 3 years has rapidly increased in price. Yeah. I paid less for my Pelican 1170 than I paid for this.
Yeah.
But it's just,
but it was
timing
long.
Is the issue.
But this is, I mean, the Nanook ones. It's like a made in Canada brand. But they're. I mean, that's the route I went. A little bit.
Yeah.
Quite a bit cheaper.
Comparing to Pelican, I honestly don't think there's any real difference. Not that I can tell.
It feels like because I use I use a Pelican for like my cigar case, and it kind of depends, I guess, on what model you get. So some of the Pelicans are a little bit heavier but pretty thick.
What's it
plastic.
called?
What, the Nanook?
Yeah, that case.
For watches, it's a Nanook. It's called NANUK. Yeah, and the 910 size is pretty good.
What's the price?
Like $50 off Amazon.
$50 as long as you look for a deal. Don't buy them over.
Yeah, you can find them on sale.
60.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there isn't really an equivalent Pelican if you want 10, because all the Pelicans get very thick. They're more designed for like DSLR cameras at that size, so they're just too thick for the amount of length and depth that you get. You need length and depth to watches, but not height. And there's no Pelican beyond the 1170 that can house 10 watches. You have to go all the way up to their laptop case, which is like $300, but it can do like 25 watches, which you see the watch dealers use them all the time, but I don't.
So this is the Pelican right here. There's a Pelican with a custom insert.
But you can get the similar inserts for the Nanook 910s.
Yeah. To me, this is too tall. I think the height on that is like 10 inches.
And then because like I said, a lot of people will use this in like the gun community. You'll see the metal, like the metal holes where you can actually lock it with like a padlock on these Pelicans, whereas like the Nanook, like they don't have like metal. Like a metal hole.
What's the significance of the metal? Because I mean, these do have the padlock holes as well, and
yeah,
ultimately the metal is just surrounding the plastic. So
yeah, but the metal's harder to cut. So if you're trying to like cut the lock off, right?
Like if you had like a wheel, a Dremel or something.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit tougher. Not that you can't do it, but you know, it would delay the thief in getting to the box. And
why not just take the whole box and then do the
so you take the whole box, but if you're tricky like me, you put like a Apple AirTag in it or something. So if it's locked in, you have a tracking device, and then it buys you a little bit more time for them to.
Very clever.
Access it.
Yeah, the tracking device. You gotta be clever.
You gotta be sneaky.
Yeah,
like
you can sneak it somewhere in the foam.
Exactly.
Wow, that's genius. That's pretty cool. This is to the hour. It looks like this company, they do kind of a custom for one. Oh, there's one for one watch. They have one for 1 to 40. Look at this one, to 40 watches. That's I think this one with 18 watches. I think this is something that CRM jewelers use. You know,
Maybe.
those guys.
And then Pelicans, their pressure release valve is like a higher end valve where you can like screw it to close it and open it. Whereas the Nanook one, it does have a pressure valve, but it's more just I don't even think it's a two-way valve. It might just be like a one-way valve. But you don't have.
But I mean, for me, I have to use some sort of case because, like last week, I had put. Oh, sorry, my T-Rex scared me for a second.
Careful.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it when that happens.
My safe is actually full of mostly rifles, and so I just throw the case in, and it's sort of like balancing on like the magwell of one of the rifles. But last week it fell and then prevented the lock from opening. So I had to lay the whole thing down flat to get pressure off the door. So I could actually open it.
Yeah.
But if I was just using like a flimsy watch roll or something like that, or if it banging around all the other stuff, that would have not been fun.
But it's it's definitely
helium
different.
escape valve, correct?
No, not helium. It's just air. I mean, if you end up going like if you do like a drastic change in elevation or like flights or things like that, sometimes hard-sided cases that have like a gasket that are waterproof, they'll almost like vacuum seal shut so that they can become hard to open. So you want a valve that doesn't let water in, but it does let the case pressurize so you can get it open. Makes it easier to access.
Ron, I don't have any Gucci guns, unfortunately. All of my guns are all competition guns, so they're all like some of them might be more special to like an ordinary gun, but they're really just built for purpose competition guns.
They're built for competition. Interesting.
Yeah, so they're like covered in glue with silicon carbide sprinkled on them. It's not really they're not pretty.
So glitter. You're saying there's glitter that's
yeah. Well, yeah, I had a commenter on my videos like you're an idiot, you're putting glitter on your gun. I'm like, this is like I don't care how it looks. This works.
If you don't know, you just don't know.
I like this. This looks. Oh, look at this. There's even like these custom ring holders. I'm not sure what this is, but there's like insert. This company is pretty fucking cool. I love the yellow one or the orange one. Vault accessories. Look at this. What is this? Pocket lid. Oh, you can lid. It's a lid, guys. Just to cover it up. Interesting.
Oh yeah. So if you've got like one tray, you don't have a watch in there, you put in like a few goodies, a little tool or something like that. You don't want that flying around and getting jumbled across all of your
when you have your tubular nylon straps.
Exactly. Look, you see this one like this one with four little spots. There's one with 3 little spots. You can put all kinds of nonsense in there. It's pretty cool.
But they might not look as elegant as an LV box.
No.
So I wouldn't recommend it for like dress watches, right? But for like tool watches, and especially if you're going to be like putting it in and out of a safe or like putting it in a backpack and like walking around with it, like it's going to be a lot more durable than that LV leather.
That's pretty.
The one aspect though that I'm not sure I like is taking one of these cases to and from a bank. Like if you're visiting a safe deposit box, it's just too loud. It's sort of like, you know, you've got something. Yeah, I'm not sure. I wish I had something more discreet.
These Pelicans are good for camera gear.
But the 910 it's small enough to fit in a backpack. So it's like, you know, if
what I was thinking?
Handcuffing it to your own wrist, handcuffing it to your own wrist so the thieves can't take it. Is that what you're saying?
It's a smart idea.
When I move into a Kia or Hyundai, I want to get one of these Pelican cases, and for my camera gear, and my camera gear and my video, streaming gear, in like one.
Unless you need it, like I wouldn't do it. They're so expensive. Like the professional crews do use that stuff to transport their shit, but they're paying huge amounts of money for transport, right? But you're going to probably want to try fly in on one bag, not on 5 different bags. Because I worked with my flatmate in London was BBC News, and he'd show me like pictures of like just Pelican cases stacked up.
Oh, but you get a discount when you're flying with those Pelican with the camera gear. They give you like some kind of a thing.
Really?
Where you're able to bring in stuff. There's an exception for camera gear.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know?
Never heard of this. No.
That's cool.
When you're flying, there's a camera gear exception.
There's also a golf bag exemption. So golf bags are not classified as oversized bags.
Right.
So there are sort of fake golf bags that you can buy.
Mm-hmm.
It's another trick.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
So they still charge you like the luggage fee. They just don't charge you for oversize. Okay.
No, I think with the
well, I don't know about the camera stuff.
Camera gear.
I've got no idea.
For the golf clubs. I should just.
No.
Yeah, like if you want to transport a rifle, just put your rifle in your golf bag.
There you go.
Guys, wow, this was a disaster of a stream. 0 super chat. I mean, what the fuck? Unbelievable. I don't know what is happening.
We thought global warming
I think the global warming
and gun rights were going to be a home run, but
no.
We learned about donuts.
Fuck. Guys, come on. Send in the last super chat. If you enjoyed this stream, send Archie some super chats. We're gonna kill it in 1 minute. I'm gonna move over to my show. I'll probably do, even though it's like kind of pointless. I mean, but listen, hey, if you guys had fun, still 200 people watching. That's pretty amazing. That means that it was still okay. Still okay. It means you guys are still watching, and that's pretty cool. If you can, you super chat. If you can't, you don't. And it's all good. We're here to do the public service, guys. In these tough times, Aussie expat. Thank you. That's all. Yeah, Aussie expat. Cool guy. Cool.
Nice.
Okay. This, I'm telling you, you have 2 options. Either retire right now at 36, which is like fucking 4 years too late, or do that job thing that I told you about. Taking care of the elderly. Dude, it's a good business. That's how I was able to retire. Guys, before you leave, hit that upload button. And and I'll see you in a couple of minutes on the other side. Oh, roll the intro, Timmy. Where's the outro? The outro. Roll the outro. Or that was my outro. I played the wrong.
You had one job, Tim. You had
one. I'm sorry. Wrong outro. Oh, let's play the.